What effect does the sun have on climate change? Zero. Zero effect. If anything, the sun is getting colder, less luminous over time.
Hello?
What do you got?
So I just want to know so you don't believe in God, but how how do you explain like certain things like possession and like people dying from
Oh
Ouija?
my God, we did this yesterday, sir. We did this yesterday.
Okay, so but you
Possession
how
it
do you
doesn't
explain it?
exist. There's no evidence of possession.
What do you mean? Yes, there is.
Where's the evidence of possession?
Just because you don't have it on in your way of
Sir,
saying evidence is like on camera
sir, stop. How do you know that there's possession?
because people have said that and people have
That's
told
not knowledge.
stories.
People said that the sky is fake and that aliens are real. That doesn't make it true, sir.
Okay,
We need evidence.
how is so then what do you get evidence from? Did you see when the asteroid hit the Earth? Were you there? Do we have videos of that happening? No.
Evidence is when you have data or pieces
Okay.
of
And
data.
you're telling me
Okay.
people
Hold on, hold
priests
on, hold on, hold on.
okay.
If an asteroid impact hits the Earth,
Yeah.
the evidence is in the crater. The evidence is in the elements that are produced in the process.
Okay.
Tsunamis, perhaps, that come about.
Okay.
There are different ways we can measure things and different ways that we can get evidence.
Okay.
There's no evidence for possession or God.
So then what do you mean that that's not evidence? So when people go and they write stuff down about possessions happening and they write all this other stuff, that's not data. That
No,
doesn't count.
because anybody can write anything down. It's not
Okay.
falsifiable.
Yeah, okay. But so what? You're just going to say they're lying then? That's
No,
basically what you're
I'm
saying.
just going to say that there's no good reason to believe them.
There's no good reason to. So then they just made it up. All the people that had these
No,
experiences and stuff made it up.
you're not understanding, sir. It's the fact that you have nothing reproducible, nothing testable, nothing we can actually experiment with. You have an empty claim,
So then
right?
give me an
So
example
we
of
need
something that
more
like
than this for us to say that these things are real. I'm not saying they're fake. I'm just saying we don't know what they are, and there needs to be more data before we assume that they're possession.
so like
Can you
when oh, sorry, continue.
just give us evidence of
Okay, so like
possession?
when people have evidence or so what is your idea of evidence? Do they need like videos of that person?
Anything reproducible, testable is evidence. Anything falsifiable is evidence.
Yo,
Hey, what do you got?
it's of evidence, not evidence of absence.
Well, it depends on the claim. If I claim that the sky is red, and we go outside and we see a blue sky, well, that's evidence that you're wrong, right? The lack of evidence is evidence of absence in that scenario. So it depends on the claim.
Yeah, but no, the thing is with that claim or that I'd say comparison is that you have evidence of the sky's blue, right? Debunking people saying it's red. We don't have another God, so we can't say that God is the real God. So that whole debunction did not work at all.
Look, so if you say that God is all around us, and I look around me and nowhere God is to be found, that's
Spiritually,
evidence that you're lying.
spiritually, spiritually.
What does that even mean? That's unfalsifiable. We have no reason.
Okay.
We have no
I,
reason to
I got a
believe that.
question. Do you have any belief at all? Any
I
faith?
believe. I believe in facts.
Okay, but listen, you said multiple times, every time I see your live, bro, every time I see your live, you're always like, science is the best we got. Sometimes the best we got is not enough for me. If you look at cell theory, nucleus, all of that has been updated year by year because we come up with different claims. It's all
Yeah,
bullshit, bro.
science is always
It's all
improving.
bullshit.
Science within
What you
science is a
believe
self.
now could be wrong in
Hold
a
on,
hundred years. Do
hold
you not
on,
believe
hold
that?
on, hold on. Yeah, but that's the beauty of science that we're always learning and improving
No, you're
upon
always
ourselves.
changing it because
When it
y'all like it's
no
just not
no
making
no no
sense,
no
bro.
no 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 sir. Science is a method. The results we
Exactly,
produce.
exactly.
Hold
If
on,
science is a
hold on,
method, how are you
hold
going to
on, hold
debunk that
on.
from God?
Okay, I know you're anxious. Science is a method. The results are only as good as the methodology. That's why in science, it's a self-improving mechanism. We're constantly learning. We're
Can you
constantly
repeat that? Can you
experimenting.
repeat that?
But when it comes to religion, there is nothing you can do to experiment with a God. That's why you'll always be wrong.
There's nothing to experiment because I can't test something out means it's false.
The
That's just
Bible is
completely
wrong.
wrong,
We know
bro.
the
That's just
Bible is
completely
wrong.
wrong.
We can debunk the Christian God easily.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, but
What
more
about what
importantly,
about what about Islam? What about
the
Islam?
point here is that
Why
you
did
don't
you
have a
only
method of
mention the
teaching.
Christian God but not Islam?
We can debunk that shit too.
Oh, you can? Then why didn't you mention that?
I do every day.
Why'd you only mention the Christian God?
That's what most people believe in.
Most people believe in. Bro, there's still billions of people who believe in Islam.
Okay? I debunk Islam too. Do you
No,
want me to debunk your
I
religion?
haven't seen you debunk one actual person from any specific religion because, bro, all you do is just kick them when they prove a point.
Okay, great. So prove me a
Or when
point
they
then.
do
So
prove a
then
point,
prove your
when they
God.
do prove a point,
Let's hear
you
evidence
just
for
make
your
up
God
some
then.
bullshit like you did earlier when I said absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
Great. Let's hear evidence of God.
Yo, listen. I got a question. Do you have
No, no,
faith at
no.
all? Do you have faith at all?
Faith is useless.
Okay, so whenever you're eating food, you don't check if it's poisonous or not?
I have a good enough evidence to say that yes, most of the,
What's that evidence? What's that evidence?
hold on. That the evidence is that most times I eat food, I don't get poisoning.
Oh, really? Okay,
And
so
the
what about
evidence,
all of the scenarios where somebody got poisoned?
hold on,
Listen, no,
hold on.
listen.
The evidence is that I'm getting my food from a good supplier
Exactly. No,
who
listen
doesn't
though. But
have, that's the evidence.
there's been
I
times
don't
people
have
have been
faith. I
poisoned,
don't have
bro.
faith in
No, but
anything.
listen. Okay, so what do you have to say about, for example, let's say a kid got poisoned by his own mother. He was like 15 years old. Those past 15
Yes,
years, he
we
hasn't been
expect,
poisoned. So what does that
sir,
add up?
listen. We expect, every time I eat food, I expect that there is a slight possibility that I might get poisoned. I accept that. That's why I don't have faith that I'll never be poisoned.
Oh my God, bro. No, you have faith that you won't get poisoned. That's 100% true.
No,
It's
absolutely not. I
100%
can
true,
see to
bro.
the possibility that I might get poisoned. There's a very small chance.
No, you have faith that you won't get poisoned. That's the
No, I
truth.
don't have faith
You
that I
don't
won't
want
get
to admit
poisoned.
it, but
No, that's
no,
incorrect. I
listen.
always,
It's very hard to
whenever I
debunk you,
eat
bro,
food,
because
I always,
it's very
sir,
hard for people to debunk you, bro, because we don't know
sir,
your actual life. I guarantee
then
you,
debunk me.
if we saw 100% of your life, it would be easy for you to be debunked. You just have idiots on here who don't know how to talk, and
Great.
then
So
you
let's go
debunk
ahead.
them
So
easily.
let's prove God for us.
Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
Let's prove God then. Prove God.
Why do you need proof of something to believe it?
Because if I don't have evidence or proof, I'm being dishonest in believing it.
No, you're not being dishonest. You're being petty. That's exactly what
Yeah,
you're
that's what
being.
you're
That's
doing. When you
exactly
believe in
what you're
God, you're
being.
being petty.
Show me a picture of space that's real, please.
You don't think that space is real?
No, listen. Show me a picture of space that's real.
We have James Webb Telescope
Show
photos,
me a
Hubble
picture
Space
of space
Telescope
that's real,
photos.
please.
James Webb Telescope
Show
photos
me
are
a
real.
picture of space
Hubble
that's
Space
real.
Telescope photos are real. You can buy
Show me a picture of space that's
you
real.
can buy a telescope and look
Show
at
me a
space.
picture of space that's real.
James Webb space photos are real.
Exactly. You don't have proof of space. So what does that mean? Space isn't real? No, you're just
Sir,
retarded, bro.
listen,
You're absolutely
listen. You can get a telescope and look at space for yourself if you're so skeptical. It's funny that you're so skeptical about space, but you're not skeptical about a talking donkey or walking on water or a virgin birth. This is pathetic that you don't understand science. And I know you're a child, but please learn some science. And that the fact that you can experiment with these photos, you can look at them for yourself. And if you're so skeptical, go do science and prove them wrong. But don't sit here and spout nonsense because you don't understand anything around you.
Yeah, what?
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 16, bro. I'm 16.
Okay. Yeah, we can tell. Go watch Barney. Hey, how old are you?
Meat is so good, bruh.
Yep, your mom said that last night to me. Prove evolution, DNA, chromosome 2, fossil records, homologous structures, analogous structures, lab experiments. Evolution's a fact. Get over it.
Hello.
Hey, what do you got?
I'm not invested in this. I'm not gonna get emotional like the last guy, but I'm curious. Without a god or a static morality, where is the no, I know. I'm not arguing God. My question is, without having a objective morality in your view, where is the requirement for veganism?
See, I don't need a god to have morality. And if you do, that's actually pretty pathetic. That you need to read a book to get morality. I don't need a magic muffin man in outer space to have morality. That is pathetic. I get morality from looking around at the consequences to my actions. I look at reality and I consider what happens to other people when I hurt them. I'm empathetic towards them. That's
Talking about
all I need for morality, sir. That's it.
I'm specifically talking about veganism and eating meat. I'm not talking about person to
Okay,
person.
yes, veganism is right to me because I don't want to abuse animals. Why do you want to abuse animals?
I'm trying to have a rational, calm conversation. I'm not the last guy.
You can't have rational conversation, sir, because you're not giving a straight answer to the question I asked you. What justifies killing and abusing animals? Why are you not vegan?
I suppose that tigers, lions, dogs, they should all be vegan too.
No, no. Humans are vegan because we can actually make logical choices and decisions. We have grocery stores. The animals don't, sir. So can you give us a reason as to why we should eat animals when we don't have to?
God.
Take your time.
It just
Sir,
kind
how long is this going to take you, sir?
of, if there is a difference between humans and animals, and now killing an animal humanely, directly, and then processing it is completely different from most uh, factory plants. I would agree with that there is animal abuse, but just killing
Great.
something.
So why do you cause it? Why do you cause it? Sir, come on. You have to think. You have to think faster. I can't sit here and wait for you to think. Come back when you have an actual argument.
Yeah, hello.
What do you got?
Yeah, so I've been watching you for a long time. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you really go backwards on a lot of things you say. I'm not gonna lie. So like one thing for certain is like you always say this, like you always say something and then you go back on it. So
Give
you
an
said
example. Great. Give an example.
veganism.
Give an
Whoa,
example.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me finish. You constantly do this to everybody, so stop it. So you say that veganism, this and that, blah blah blah. Then you go back on it. So you talk about killing animals and talk about killing plants. But what about the human process of killing animals for meat for millions of years? Why do we need to stop all of a sudden?
Sir, we also used to sniff each other's asses for millions of years. We used to eat other people for
Hey,
millions of years. We used to
but
own
that's what you
slaves
said.
for
That's
thousands of
evolutionary
years.
process.
Why ought we do something because our ancestors did it?
Because it's been working, and that's evolution. That's how
But
we
is it
became
ethical?
great people we are
But is
today.
it is it ethical to continue doing what we're doing when we don't have to?
To a point, yeah. You're still
Okay,
killing
great.
humans and not humans.
So
Whoa, my
what?
bad. You're still
So
killing
what?
animals if you're a vegan, regardless. Like you're not
What, sir?
purposely doing
Listen,
it yourself.
veganism does not mean I kill no animals. It means I
No, no,
want to
no. Hold
minimize
on. Let me finish. Let me
animals.
finish.
Listen very
You,
carefully,
you
sir.
yourself are not the sole purpose of the killing
Oh my
animals.
gosh, sir, please can you listen? What
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
justifies
Go ahead.
what justifies eating and killing animals?
The whole reason why our like microbiome is built like we're not like other animals. We're not like cows and gorillas where we could
Okay,
just eat plants and we don't have the enzymes to break that down.
okay. Do you agree that we can be healthy as vegans?
Half and half, you know, we're kind of like built half and half. We can eat plants and we can eat meat. Look at our teeth. We
No,
have
we can.
canines
So
and we have five teeth.
the position of the Academy of Dietetics and Nutrition is that vegans with well planned diets can be very healthy at all stages of life. There's no need to eat animal products at all. You can get
Now, is every
B12,
single
meat,
vegan healthy though?
I'm healthy, sir. I'm perfectly healthy. My blood work is perfect.
But you're not every single vegan. I'm just saying, is every single vegan
Yeah.
healthy?
Is every
Every
single
single
meat
vegan
eater
healthy?
healthy?
I'm not trying to argue with you, because I really want to like understand the
No,
debate that's like for real.
please answer the question, sir. Is every meat eater healthy?
It's both. It's 50-50. There's vegans that are not healthy and there's meat eaters that are not healthy.
Exactly.
We can't
So
debate
the
this.
point is that we can be healthy as a vegan. Hence, we don't have to kill the animals. So what again justifies killing animals? Let's go.
But we're still killing animals if we're eating meat, and we're still killing animals if we're getting the plants. I look at the
We're killing way less animals by eating the plant-based diet.
still. I mean, do you want zero animals killed, or do you want some animals killed? Because you still need to get some animals killed for the whole process of plants.
I want to minimize animal cruelty and death. You're not.
Now,
You're maximizing it by eating animal products.
so now, are you looking at this as like a nationwide thing or as a global thing? Because do you
As
want to
an
stop this
individual thing,
nationally or
sir,
globally?
what do you think justifies eating animals to you?
It's just how we were raised and how we were built.
Okay,
Protein, meats,
what
fat.
if I was raised to be a murderer? Does that make it good?
Raised to be a murderer is nurture versus nature. It's a whole different topic.
No, sir, answer the question. If I was raised to be a murderer, would that be good to you?
No, obviously not.
Okay, great. So just because we're raised a certain way doesn't make it ethical. Do you agree?
Yes and no, but like I said, that's nature versus nurture, and like a
You
lot of
can't
things
say
around
yes or
you.
no, sir. Which one is it?
It's both ways. Like there's people that are born like growing up being vegans. They're gonna be vegans. There's people that grown up being
oh my God. So you think there's a condition in which a murderer can be good?
no. We're not talking about it. See, you're
Okay,
changing it
great.
up right now.
Great. Then in every condition, it's wrong to murder. Do you agree? No matter if you're raised as a murderer, it's still wrong, right?
Now, what conditions are you talking about being raised as a murderer? Like, break it down.
All right. Have a good day, sir. I can't debate someone who doesn't know what logic is.
Good evening. How you doing?
How old are you?
I am about to be 40.
Great. What's your evidence? What's your argument today?
Um, so I just wanted to come up and I wanted to add to that conversation that you were just having with the guy that was just up, because I thought he was just kind of like missing the point of what you were saying, and I do agree with you. But
Just
I want
get to
to
your
ask you.
fucking point, sir. Just get to the point, sir.
I was
Please.
I was actually agreeing with you, but okay.
Okay. Have a good day. I'm looking for people who disagree so I can debate them. If you guys didn't know that.
Yo,
What do you got?
I just want to know, why is it always the feminine men that think God isn't real?
Oh, so now you're a misogynist.
Come on with all these big words. Just
now you're
your
somebody who
butt
has
hurt.
no
Your butt
ethics.
hurt. Your butt hurt. Your butt
Oh,
probably
wait.
hurts
So
right
okay,
now.
great. So let's debate, buddy. Let's debate. What
It's always
justifies
the
murdering?
feminine men that think God isn't real because the
Okay, great.
girl don't like them.
Let's debate, sir. Where's your evidence for God? Where's your evidence for God, sir?
You're here, aren't you?
I'm here. Your
You're
evidence
here,
for
aren't
God
you?
is that I'm here.
If it wasn't for God, the millionth sperm that crawled out of your daddy's ball sack into your mom wouldn't have made you.
How do you know that?
How do you know God isn't real?
Because he's too dumb to exist. Why would a
How is
God
he too
make it
dumb?
so that why would a God make it so that people die when they get pregnant? That's a stupid design.
Well,
Why
maybe
is it always
because they
why is it always
maybe
the
it's the.
sir,
How
why
do
is
you
it
know
always
it's not the people that die when they get pregnant?
why is it always the ignorant ones who believe in God?
Maybe that's karma because they wasn't even married when she got pregnant. Supposed to
Wow.
be
So,
married.
so you think your God is killing people because they have sex outside of marriage?
Do you believe that people should
No,
have abortions?
sir, can you answer the question or are you going to be a baby here? Do you think your
Oh,
God is killing people because they have sex outside of marriage?
they're not following the laws of the Bible.
So you think God killed them?
The sins killed them. They killed themselves.
Oh, so you think that just because somebody has sex outside of marriage, they should die?
Oh, it's just karma. That's the way nature is.
Sir,
That's the way
yes or no,
it
sir?
works.
Do you think they should die? You think that's justice?
Well, it's free will.
No,
People do
sir.
it to themselves.
Do you think the punishment
Do
for fornication should be death?
you seem like one of them people
Sir,
that
can you answer
makes
the
it okay
question?
for an
Can
adult
you
to
answer the
date
question? Or are you going to be
teenagers?
a baby here? You seem very babyish. Can you give us an argument that justifies what you just said? Do you think fornicators should be put to death?
Are you a fornicator?
You damn right. Now can you
Let's
give
see.
us
This
reasons
is
why they should be put to death, bud?
you need Jesus in your life. That's all. You
Give me
haven't found
evidence.
Jesus yet.
Give me evidence of your God or go away. You dodged every question I asked you. You didn't have any evidence. You have no arguments. You got nothing but insults. Pathetic.
Well, you just insulted the guy before me.
Oh, he's gonna cry. Is he gonna cry because I
Is
insulted
that
him
your
on
favorite
TikTok?
comeback? Cry, baby,
Your God
cry.
cares more
That's your
about a
favorite
God.
comeback.
You're telling me that your
Let's
God
let's
cares
pray
more.
for you. Bow your head in preparation.
I'll never bow to your God. He's a pathetic piece of garbage. But more importantly, you think that your God cares more about some guy on TikTok than millions of kids starving around the world. If that's the God you believe in, I'll never worship it. It is a disgusting monster. But go ahead and give us evidence for your God. I'd love to hear it, since you haven't given a single piece of data yet. I'm not going to bow my head like an idiot. I'm going to get evidence, or you're going to go away. Come on, sir. Please unmute yourself and respond like a man.
Every knee shall bow when Jesus returns, and I guarantee you, you
Then give
will
me
when he
so
returns.
all you can do is parrot some garbage in a storybook for little kids. That's all you can do here. You're not going to give a substantial argument.
On Judgment Day,
I don't care. There is no judgment day, sir. We judge ourselves, and I
you
don't
will
have a magic
you
God to
will
do that for
repent
me.
and bow. Bow your head in
Give me evidence
preparation
of
for
this.
prayer.
Give me evidence of this, sir.
Bow your head in
Give me
preparation for
evidence. I'll
prayer,
never bow
please.
my head. I'll never bow my head, sir. Give me evidence. I'm not a baby like you are.
Close
I'm
your
not a
eyes and
slave
bow
like
your
you
head.
are. I'm not a slave like you are.
You have anger built up in you, and you
You're a
need
slave to your
Jesus.
God, sir. Give me evidence of God or go away.
You need Jesus in your life, buddy.
And
That's all
you
I'm
need an
saying.
education in your life. You needed education in your life. Guys, what does it mean when the guests come up here and all they can do is regurgitate their stuff from their Bible? It means they're not thinking critically. It means they have nothing up there.
What was that, my man? You wanted critical thinking?
Yes. What do you got?
Okay. In the first of all, as far as what is your question precisely?
Come on, sir. Can you read,
No,
please?
no,
We're
no, no, no,
debating
no,
these topics. We're
no, no.
debating these
How about
topics, sir.
how
Keep
about you,
up.
you
Keep
debate? How
up.
about you debate? How about you debate in good faith?
Faith is garbage. I'll never have it. Faith,
That's not the
faith
fucking.
is for
That's not the
wussies who
fucking
don't
point.
know what
Are you
knowledge is.
arguing in good
Give us
faith?
evidence
Are
of
you
God or go
arguing with
away. Give
actual
us evidence of
intent,
God or
or are
go
you
away.
just here for interaction?
Sir, give us an argument or go away.
Okay, so you want an argument. Okay, are you arguing in good faith? Are you arguing with an actual purpose?
Sir, can you give us a
No,
fucking
answer the
argument or
question.
go
Are you
away?
arguing in good faith and with a purpose?
The purpose is that you can give an argument here, sir. Can you debate or
No,
not?
the argument is first and foremost to set a standard of.
Next. Guys, it's not that hard to come up and give an argument. There is no good faith Christian. They're all believing in with dishonesty. You have no evidence and you know it.
So if you like, how do you think you're here?
Physics. Not some magic fucking cosmic space daddy. Physics.
So how do you think you got here then? Like, in what way
Physics.
of physics?
Physics.
And okay,
Physics.
tell me then.
Physics. Evolution.
Tell me.
Biology. Chemistry. That is how we are here.
Okay, so you think we just spawned out of
Oh my
nowhere?
gosh. No, that's what you think. You think we spawned here. You think one day God got bored and he waved his magic wand and said, poof, let there be light. And we all just magically spawned here in 6 days. That's what you believe. Stop putting this on the atheist. It's you who believe this shit.
I'm not even talking about God. I'm saying
Great.
that,
So
like,
then what is your argument here?
how do you think we got here? We didn't get
We
here by
didn't
physics.
get here. We didn't get here by some kind of space Uber. We could
So
have
then
always
tell me
existed.
how
We
through
could have
physics we
always
got here.
existed, sir. We could have always existed. Now, what is your argument? Okay, have a good day. Guys, can you please give an argument? Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what do you got?
I just want to say, whatever you believe in, it doesn't matter. God
It
always
does
loves you.
matter. The truth matters, sir. The truth is what enables us to be prosperous and have a great society that works and is just for everybody. The truth does matter. The fact that you're going to come up here and say it doesn't matter, that is laziness. That is irresponsibility. So either give an argument or go away.
God loves you, bro. Just
Where's
letting
your
you know
evidence
that.
for this? Where's your evidence for this? Where's the logic behind that?
You tell me your logic to
For what?
physics. How
Oh my God, sir. If you don't know
humans
physics, go learn it. I'm asking you for an argument for your magic space daddy. If you can't do it, just go away.
without light there can't be darkness.
That's
Without positivity
who
there can't be
cares?
negativity.
First off, that's not true. Light
That
does
is
not
true.
require darkness. But more importantly, so what? That does not mean God exists.
That means there always has to be a creator.
No, it doesn't. How does that follow? Where's your logic behind that?
Existence is my logic, dude.
So we exist, therefore God? That's your argument?
Well, there has to be creator to anything.
Why? Why?
Because the Big Bang Theory doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to you because you don't understand science. But if you understood the Big Bang, you realize that it makes perfect sense. It's scientifically and logically accurate. We can observe the Big Bang. Did you know that?
So you're telling me that God doesn't exist because he just created us
There's
into
no evidence
existence.
of there's no
That's
evidence
this.
there's
Okay,
no
but hold on.
evidence of a God. Do you have any?
So what existed before the Big Bang Theory?
Maybe nothing. We don't know if there's anything before it. Maybe it's all there is. We don't know.
Then
But
it doesn't
again,
make
what is your
sense.
evidence for God? What are your evidence for God?
The Bible, first of all, have you read that?
Okay, how old are you?
17.
Okay,
And
have
I
a
have
good.
my faith.
I don't give a shit about your faith. It's dumb. Faith is ridiculous. It's garbage. I want evidence. If you think I'm rude, religion's even ruder. And the funny thing is, Christians don't even know how rude they are. That's the saddest part. I will disrespect your God because it's atrociously ridiculous. It's not even real. How can I disrespect something that doesn't exist? Why? Why is it disrespectful? I never said that. I never said that about you. I never said that. Man, guys, stop. I am not disrespecting you as a person. I am disrespecting your belief. It is not personal. It is not personal, guys. Stop taking it personal. It's not about you. This is not about you. This is about the beliefs you have. There's a difference there. So when I disrespect your religion, it's not about you. Stop making it everything about you. It's not. You're not the center of the universe. It's not personal. It's logical.
Hello.
Hey, what's your argument?
We talked yesterday. You probably don't want this argument. It's not that I really
How old are
agree
you,
with
sir?
every
How old are you?
religion.
How old are you?
21. I'm 21. Calm
Okay,
down.
great. So what is your argument today?
You said God is imaginary.
Yeah.
I feel like you believe in the placebo effect, right?
I believe that it's possible that placebo does something, yes.
Oh, so you don't know for a fact.
We don't know for a fact about that,
Just
no.
answer the
So
question, bro. You don't know where
can
I'm
you give
going.
us
Just
can
answer
you
the
give us an
question.
argument for God,
Just
sir?
say
Can you give
yes or
us
no. If you
evidence?
don't believe in placebo effect, then I'm not going with my argument. Say yes or no. No.
What is your argument? Just say it.
I believe God can't be no longer considered imaginary because of the placebo effect. If
Okay,
somebody fully believes in
that's a
something,
belief, sir. That's a belief. Where's your argument?
if somebody reality is their reality, it's no longer
All right, have a good
imaginary.
day. Have a good day, sir.
All right, you have.
Hello.
What do you got?
So I just want to say I believe God is real, and you disagree with that, right?
Yeah, where's your argument? Hurry up.
Well, have you ever looked into Islam or that
Yeah,
religion?
Islam is ridiculous. It's a stupid religion. It's
So
talking
why?
snakes. Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark never happened. Splitting of the moon, flying a donkey to the moon. It's never happened.
Okay. Well, if you ever looked into the Quran, like it does have some scientific
No, it
reason.
doesn't. There's no science in the Quran. It's a bunch of unscientific babble.
There's scientific miracles, like the Quran talks about
No, there is.
the
There are no
human.
fucking miracles. Every Muslim says this. It's the same shit every time. There are no miracles in the fucking Quran.
Yeah, but like
There's
in the
zero. It's the Quran is garbage. It's a piece of trash.
it talks about like scientific stuff that just
No, it doesn't.
recently
Stop
science.
repeating, sir. Can you stop repeating yourself like a robot and start giving an
Okay,
argument?
can I
Start
just at
giving
least
evidence.
can I not repeat myself and say some of these scientific stuff?
Give the argument or go away.
Okay, it does talk about the human embryo, the human embryonic development. It talks
But
about
he gets it wrong. First of all, the Quran says that bones come before the skin, which is false. It also says that we come from a blood clot, which is also false. So it gets many things wrong about embryology.
no.
And the stuff that it gets right, it's anybody can know that because it's dissections and miscarriages.
Yeah, we come from a blood clot. You don't believe
No,
you
we
disagree with
don't. We
that?
don't come from a blood clot. That's garbage.
I mean, scientists back this up and agree with it.
No, they don't. Give me one peer-reviewed research that says we come from a blood clot.
Okay, let me look for that. Or I don't know if we have time to do.
Yeah, go look for it and come back. But
Okay, wait. Let
probably
me
you'll never
continue.
come back because there is no evidence that we come from blood clots. That's not possible.
Howdy.
What's your argument?
So I heard you had an argument the other day. I was just listening about where morals come from, and I would like for you to restate your ID, like your idea on that. Like, where do morals come from?
Our brains.
Your brains, but exactly how are they developed?
Through our limbic systems in our brains. They can develop empathy for other people. They can develop. So we use logic and empathy to come up with morality. I
So
can observe things around me and I can develop empathy towards others.
So where does the morality come from exactly?
Our brains, they observe reality and they come to conclusions and decisions about how we treat each other.
But exactly how does our brain do that? How is it wired to do that?
Neural activity.
And so
Neurochemistry.
how are we born to do that? So you believe in evolution, right?
We're not born to do that. It's a development that happens over many years. We evolve it over time. We develop it over time.
But how does it just come from nothing to something, though?
That's a straw man. I didn't say it comes from nothing. I said it developed, right? You come from, you're first a cell, right? An embryonic cell, and then you become a fetus and then a baby, right? Then a child, which has a more developed brain. That's it. And from that, we can develop morality.
Okay, but exactly how is that matter created? Like, it starts as a cell, right?
Yeah, a sperm and an egg cell, sir, come together and fertilize another and make a cell, sir. It's literally embryology. This is basic biology, sir. So what is your argument for God?
Exactly. How do morals come about? Like, I feel like morals are God-given because I feel like that's the way we're made.
Morality is seen in almost every single animal on the planet. There's nothing special about humans or God that gives us morality.
I'm not saying there's nothing special about animals.
If God gives us morality, your God's an atrocious monster. Your God allows us to do terrible things in the Old Testament and the New Testament. Your God is misogynistic. He's a racist.
But how is that so?
Mass murder.
How is he misogynistic and a racist?
Timothy 2:12. It says that women should be silent in churches. That's misogynistic.
Who says that?
Your God.
God said that personally.
Timothy 2:12. It's God's word.
It's God's word. Oof. I'm not 100% accurate on that. Exactly who,
okay,
but
then go look it up. Like, you want other God laws like Leviticus 20:13?
But who spoke that word? Who spoke that word, and when is it written? It's written in
It's in the Bible, sir. It's in the Bible. It's God's word. But more importantly, look at God's commands in Leviticus and Exodus. He commands slavery. He tells us how to beat our slaves. Your God is a piece of trash.
All right, I'll do my research. Thank you so much. Jesus loves you.
No, if Jesus loves me, then why would he send me to hell for simply being an atheist?
Ooh, how do you know you're going to hell? Is that what your morals are telling you?
You tell me. Am I going to go to hell if I'm an atheist?
You just said that you were going to go to hell. Don't turn the question around. I asked you, why are you going to hell?
Because doesn't the Christian faith say that if an atheist doesn't believe in God, they go to hell?
Is that what you believe?
Isn't that, I'm doing an internal critique, sir. That's what you believe. That's what your Bible says.
But you just said that you were going to go to hell.
Yes, because I'm an atheist, which is what your Bible says. Do you agree?
So you believe that there's a hell. You just said you're going to go to hell. Why would you?
No, this is called an internal critique, sir.
Oh, okay, sorry. It sounded like you said that you believed in a hell because you were going to go to hell.
No, I don't believe in a hell, sir. Now, can you answer the question? Why would your Jesus send me to hell if I just simply don't believe in it? Is that love to you?
That's not for me to answer. I'm not the judge. That's his problem.
So you have no answer for this. So how can you call it love if you don't even know what it is?
Are you asking what is love?
I'm asking you, how do you know Jesus loves me when he's going to send me to hell?
Because that's what the Bible says, and that's what you're trying to get me to say.
What if I had a child and that child didn't love me back? Would I be just in sending it in burning it, killing the baby and burning it? Would that be just?
Are you saying if I was in the position to be the judge?
Yeah. If I had a child and that child didn't love me back and I burned it, would that be would that be loving to you?
I'm just human, man. I'm not the creator of the universe, and I'm
Oh,
not the
okay.
judge.
So you have no idea what you're talking about now. So you can't
That's just
you
not for
can't
me to.
defend your
That's not for me
position.
to judge. That's not for me to
You
know.
don't have an argument. You can't defend your position, and you don't even know what you're talking about.
I think you just talk really fast, and then you try to get real argumentative.
Oh yeah, this is what happens. You don't actually have an argument. Do you have an argument for us or not?
I've had multiple arguments.
Great.
But
Then give us the argument that shows us that Jesus loves you.
That's your opinion. That's
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to see
Exactly.
what
You
balls
have
come
no
from.
argument. That's why. See, that's why when we actually critique these guys, these Christians, they get owned because they can't defend their belief.
All right, God might be imaginary. There's no proof one way or the other. That's personal
Yes, there
opinion
is.
or freedom.
I hate when people say this. There is proof that your God doesn't exist. The claims of your God are
Wait, hold on.
illogical.
Not my God. I do not
Okay,
believe in God.
whatever. The point is that there are
No, hold on.
many.
Let me fucking speak, man. You want to talk?
There are many Christian ideologies that are wrong. They can't exist, right? The omniparadoxes, the divine hiddenness problem, the problem of evil, right? These are inconsistencies in the view that debunk their God. So don't say we can't prove that God doesn't exist. We can. It is possible, depending on the definition. I don't take any nonsense. Just give an argument and go away. I hate when people monologue. Give an argument or go away. Hey, what do you got?
So I believe I agree with you. Unfortunately, we have some people that imagine that the God is this, the God creates all the thing.
Hey, what do you got?
I'm connected?
Yeah, what do you got?
All right, so you're saying he's imaginary, right?
Yeah. What is your argument? What is the argument here, sir?
I don't know where you want me to start my argument because you're cutting people off and send them away. So where do you want me to start?
Give us your best argument, sir. Hurry up.
This is my point. There's no. Where do you want the argument to start? What is it you would like to hear? Don't get
Anything.
uneasy now. This is
Just give us
you. This
anything.
you're
Just give
hosting.
us
You're
any
hosting.
argument, sir. Just give us any argument.
All right, I'll start with this then. Have you ever seen a miracle? Because you're saying he's imaginary. Have you ever seen something happen that
I
science
don't
can't
know what
explain?
I don't know what a miracle is, sir. What do you mean by miracle?
What do you mean you don't know what it is? You've used big enough words.
What is a miracle? What's the difference between a
Something
miracle
that science
and
cannot explain. You cut me off. You didn't hear that.
okay, so
Have you ever seen something science can't explain?
something that science can't explain? Why would that be a miracle? Why would that just not be something that we don't know yet?
Why would it not be something we don't know yet? All right. What if you're just not meant to know? What if it's not meant to be explained? Let's speak hypothetically.
Who cares what if? I'm asking you, how do you know that there's a God?
Imaginary is what if. You care about what ifs. You know that there's a
So
higher
where
power
is it?
because you
What is
see
your
something.
argument? What is your argument for
You're
God,
seeing
sir? What is
something
your
that
argument?
cannot be explained.
That doesn't mean God explains it. If you can't explain it, it doesn't mean God did it.
If you're not willing to listen to a Christian, then you won't even hear how God can
I'm all ears,
be
sir. Give
explained
me
in
an
this.
argument. Give me an argument.
Okay. Have you ever seen something burn down and then nothing is there afterwards except the Bible?
Oh my
Witchcraft can
God,
be
sir.
explained by the Bible. Somebody said
Bibles
explain
burned.
witchcraft.
Stop it, sir. Bibles burned. Did you know that?
Have you ever seen somebody in a car
Yes, I've
accident
seen
come out?
Bibles. Yes,
Listen,
I've seen
I'm done with
Bibles
that one. I'm done
burn.
with that one. I'm done with
Yes,
that
I've
one.
seen Bibles burn. Now,
Have
what's
you
your
seen
next
someone
argument?
get in a car accident? Because I've seen people get in situations where they should have died. And they were.
Okay. I try to be nice. I try to be nice. I really do. I really, really do. But at some point, like you just gotta.
Yo, bro. Got a
What do
question
you
for you, if that's good. Where do you think,
No.
like, how do you think this is possible? Like, what we're experiencing, like, where do you think it came from?
Physics.
Is there proof behind that, though?
Yeah, we observe gravity, sir. We can drop shit, right? It's physics. It's just nature.
But where did that come from?
We can ask this forever. Where did God come from? Where did that come from? Where did God come from? Like, we can ask this question forever. But why can't we just stop at the
There's
universe and
got to
just
be
say it's
some higher power
stop,
to.
stop, 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 stop. We can
I'm
just say we can just say nature. That's it. We don't need God. So
true,
why
but
do we need God?
it's such, like this other guy was saying, a miracle example. Why, like, why this? Why is everything working completely perfect? Human body, everything.
Nothing works perfectly, sir.
Obviously,
People get
nothing works
cancer, they
perfectly,
die
but
mutations. How's that perfect?
it's obviously not perfect. But
Okay, great. So
you understand what I mean?
why do you always use these words? Why do people always use the word perfect? And you go, oh well, it's not perfect, obviously.
Obviously,
You're
it's not
contradicting
perfect, but
yourself. Is it
life in
perfect or
general.
not?
All right, bro. Have a good one.
Okay. You can't defend your belief. No wonder why I debate these guys, because you can't defend your beliefs and you don't know what you're talking about, and you can vote against my rights. That's why I care about facts and data and evidence. Because they can vote and take away my rights because of their idiocy. Hey, what do you got?
Hey, what's good, man? How are you?
What's your argument?
I don't have one. I actually just came on here to say, are you good?
Guys, I know when you're debating, of course you're going to be heated. Every time we debate, it's going to be heated, right? Because it's a hard thing to do. Yes, I am good. I'm a good person. It's just that debating is a different thing. Hey, what do you got? What makes me upset is that people like you guys can vote against rights. You can make people's lives miserable.
Alright,
You
so
can
here
do
we're
bad
talking about
things with your
physics
belief.
and shit. So how do you explain ghosts? How do ghosts come into physics?
There are no ghosts, sir. Where's your evidence for ghosts?
I mean, there's like all these kinds of negative shit. So how do you explain that?
Where is your evidence for ghosts?
Oh,
Guys, you can't just say, how do you explain that? If I don't even know what you're talking about.
Is your mental health okay?
Yes. Have a good day now.
Hello,
How old are you?
I'm 19.
All right, what's your argument?
Okay, I want to talk about like going vegan. Why would you go vegan?
Why wouldn't you want to go vegan? I don't want to harm
Because
animals.
like if you look at the phylogenetic genetic tree, like long back ago, like you see that human and chimpanzees like they have 98.8% like
Okay,
similar
sir, what's
genes.
your point, sir? What's your point? Why are you not vegan?
Like
Why do you want to kill
chimpanzees
these animals?
they eat meat, they eat insects. Like,
But we don't have to. We don't have to eat meat. So why do you do it?
but like why wouldn't we? Like it doesn't like.
Because it harms the animals. It's killing animals for no reason.
I know, but that's like just nature, like you're talking about, like damn.
We don't have to follow nature, sir. We don't have to be Tarzan. We don't have to kill each other. We can be
Okay, but why
common.
would we
We
like
can be
change?
civilized. We can eat plant-based instead of eating animals.
I mean, like nature is like, I mean, like it's meant like you're meant to eat meat. Like why
No, I'm not.
wouldn't you?
We don't have to eat meat. I'm not meant to eat it. I don't have to.
Okay,
There's
but
no
you
law.
don't like have to
There is
only
no
eat
law of the
plants.
universe that says I have to eat meat. It doesn't exist.
I know, but you don't have to like have to eat plants.
But I have
Like
to eat something to survive.
I know, and
And
you
what
could
is
eat
more
like
ethical, to eat plants or to eat animals? I say eating plants is more ethical because animals feel pain and they don't want to die.
so if like a tiger eats like
Oh my
another
gosh, why do you people always say this every day? The tiger
because
is
like
in the wild. We are not in the wild. We have choices. I
okay,
can
that's true, but
choose to eat plants. So why would you want to harm innocent animals?
mm, like it's just like nature, like you're saying. So I don't know.
Sir, is it natural to have an iPhone?
Yeah,
You think we evolved to have iPhones?
yeah, because like
Our ancestors had
we're evolved
iPhones.
to like we're evolved
We
to how
evolved to
we are,
have
and
phones and cars and TVs? That's natural to you?
yeah, because like we evolved to who we are, and then like we
No, you're
evolved to
not
create
understanding,
this stuff.
sir. You're not understanding what I'm saying. Please listen. Is
Okay,
it natural for us? Was it in our nature to have phones, TVs, cars, and rockets? Is that nature?
yes, because listen, just listen. Like we're
No, it is not
evolving.
nature, sir. That is
Yes, this is a part
technology.
of
That
the
is not
evolution.
nature.
This I
That
know,
is
but this is
civilization.
listen. This is a part of the evolution. So like,
No. Okay,
yes,
great.
it is.
Great,
But
great, great. So, listen. We don't have to kill animals anymore. Do you agree?
I know, but like, how would like
No,
the word
listen,
change?
just answer the question. Do you agree that we don't have to eat animals anymore? Do you agree?
I don't.
Okay, why do we have to eat animals?
Because like it has much nutrition. It helps like it's healthy to
No, it
eat
doesn't. It
meat.
doesn't have much nutrition. Plant-based foods have more nutrition. Plenty of
We
nutrition.
could still like eat meat, but like in a like more balanced way.
Veganism is balanced, not what you're doing. What you're doing is imbalanced. You're killing billions of animals in factories. That is not
No,
balance.
I'm not
That is
killing them.
torture.
I'm eating it.
Yeah, for no reason. That's wrong.
No,
That's
I'm eating
immoral.
it.
You're
It's
harming
like
innocent
the
animals.
protein.
You're harming innocent animals when you can
What?
eat in a
So
plant-based
you
option.
say you eat meat like for no reason? You eat meat because you want like to not, yeah,
Yeah,
to get nutrition.
you don't have to eat meat because we can eat plant-based foods without all the suffering and death for the animals. We
But
can be
doesn't like
healthy and live.
plant-based foods like provide like much more? Like it takes much more effort. Like it's still
No, it
like
doesn't. No, it does not. It takes very little effort to be vegan.
okay, but say let's say like soya beans. Like it tastes like I don't know, but like we can still eat meat, but like in
I'm having a very hard time thinking that you're 19 years old, sir. You sound like you're more like 14. I'm being very suspicious. Hey, what do you got?
Isn't, at the end of the day, isn't all of this a choice? Your choice is definitely to eat
Yeah, but
plants
I
over
know it's
eat
a choice.
animals, correct?
It's also a choice to murder, but it's not ethical to me. Do you think it's ethical to kill and abuse animals?
I don't find it ethical or
Okay, great.
unethical.
Then you should be vegan.
That doesn't lead to that conclusion. That is not
Right.
one thing that leads to another.
So then why are you harming and abusing animals by eating them?
Personally, I've never harmed or abused one animal, ever.
But you're okay, but do you eat animal products?
I do. I have
Then
never
you're paying,
personally
then
harmed or
you're
abused
causing
an
them to
animal.
then you're causing them to be abused and die in factories. You're paying for that.
I'm perpetuating a cycle of factory farming.
Yeah, by paying for it.
That is not me personally harming or abusing animals.
You're paying somebody to slaughter animals for you. That's supply and demand.
But it's still all a choice.
Yes, it's a
Why is
wrong
your choice
choice.
come
That's
with
what
the
I'm arguing
why
for. That's the wrong choice. What justifies harming innocent animals?
why does your choice come with the caveat of telling me my choice is wrong?
Because
I'm not telling you being a vegan is wrong.
your choice involves a victim. There's a victim who's dying and being abused for no good reason. Do you agree that it's
Your
wrong?
choice
Sir,
involves a victim as
sir,
well. Every single
listen. Do you agree that it's wrong? It's a wrong choice to abuse and kill an innocent animal.
How is the animal innocent? Prove to me the animal is innocent.
They're not harming you in any way.
Uh,
It's just a
What does
cow on a
what
farm.
does that so? What does that have to do with anything?
It's a cow on a farm. How is it not innocent?
How is it harm? How could you prove the innocence or non-innocence of this animal?
They're just a cow chilling on the grass. Are you
Exactly.
serious?
That is
How
exactly
is a
the point.
cow
It is
harming
just a
you? How is
cow.
a cow in a factory harming you?
It is just a cow in a field.
Right. So it's an innocent being, right?
No, that does not lead to that conclusion.
How is it not innocent?
It doesn't lead to that conclusion because
How
it's
is it not
standing in a
innocent?
field.
How is the cow not innocent?
The cow is bred to be eaten.
Okay, great.
That's
So
its
if we
purpose in life.
okay, great. So you're saying it's bred to be eaten, therefore we get to kill it. What if we bred people into existence to eat them? Would it
You
be okay?
can't turn it around to people.
Yes,
Animals
why
are
not?
not
Why
people,
not? Why
sir.
not? Why not?
Animals are not people.
Okay, what's the moral difference?
The moral difference is everything and anything. There's no society. There's a completely different
Okay, great.
hierarchy
Then
and
name the trait.
society that
Then
is
name
amongst animals than
great.
humans.
Sir, listen. So then name the trait that justifies killing the animal that we don't
The
have.
trait is we
Or
make the choice.
listen.
You asked me a
Name
question.
the
Do you want me to
trait.
listen or do you want me to answer
Oh
a
my
question?
God, sir, listen. Name the trait that humans have that animals don't have that justifies killing the animal.
That we have the choice to do that to the animal. That is the trait that separates us from animals.
Yes, I know we have the choice, but I'm talking about the trait. What is the trait between us
That
and the
is the
animals
trait,
that justifies killing them?
whether you accept it or not. That is the trait that separates us
Sir,
from animals.
sir, do you know what a trait is?
I do.
What is it?
A characteristic.
Right, a characteristic of that animal. So what is the characteristic of us that the animals don't have that justifies killing the animals? What about us?
You know what? Actually, that's a great argument. The animals do have a choice, and they would kill us given the choice if they needed to. We choose to kill them as well. So you're right. Actually, there is no distinction. We are both animals, and we are both the same.
Sir, we don't have to kill the animals, do we?
No, we do not have to.
Okay,
And
great.
I'm not saying that you need to kill animals.
Listen, Eric, listen. We don't have to kill the animals, and they feel pain. Do you agree?
I do agree they feel pain,
Okay,
yes.
so do you agree that you're causing them excess pain and suffering by eating them and killing them?
I do not agree that I am causing them any pain.
Okay, do you agree that you're paying for somebody to abuse them for you?
No, I'm paying for them to eat them. I'm not paying to abuse them.
Okay, so when you go to the store and you pay for somebody to kill that animal for you, you're
No, I
paying
pay
a
for an
farmer.
animal that's already been killed.
Listen. You are paying somebody in the store to kill that animal for you. Do you agree?
No, the person
Okay,
in the
great.
store is
So how is
also
it?
not
So then
killing the
how is
animal.
so how is the animal that you're buying not dying?
The animal is dying. It's not by anyone in the
Okay,
store.
and who caused it to die?
The person who slaughtered it at a factory farm.
Right, and who told that person to slaughter the animal?
The billionaires that own those companies, Tyson, one of the six companies that owns all meat products.
Where do the billionaires get that money from?
From the factory farmers.
And
I know where you're going.
No.
Inevitably, you
Sir,
want it to be a trickle-up effect.
I'm trying to get to the point that you're paying for somebody to be killed. Do you agree?
I do not agree. I'm paying for a good and a service.
Listen very carefully. Do you agree that when you go to the store, you're paying the store to pay that farmer to slaughter the animal for you? Do you agree with that?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. Great. So you're paying the person to kill the animal for you. Do you now agree?
I agree that.
Okay, great. So you are causing that. So now you're causing that animal to die. Do you agree?
No, I don't.
Okay. How are you not causing the animal to die when you're paying for it?
Because, like I just said, if you would let me finish a sentence instead of cutting me off, the person in the store is not killing the animal. The animal arrives at the store dead. The animal is
But
already processed and
sir, but you're
packaged when it arrives
okay.
at the
You're
store.
you're paying the person at the store to pay the slaughterhouse to slaughter it for you. Do you agree?
Nobody at the grocery store is paying the slaughterhouse either, sir.
Yes,
Do
they
you know
are. That's how they get their food.
show
That's how
me
they
a
get the
fact that
supply of
says
their
that
food, sir.
show
What
me
do
a
you think?
fact that show me a source that says that grocery stores pay factory farms directly.
They pay the slaughterhouses to get the food products from them. Where do you think they get the
They pay
supply
for an
from?
order that comes
Where
on
do
a
you think,
truck. They
sir? Where do
do
you
not
think they get the,
directly pay the
sir?
factory farm.
Listen. Where do you think the store gets their supply from?
They get it from a truck that is delivered at the loading dock.
And where does the truck get it from?
The truck got it from a processing plant.
Great, thank you. So the processing plant slaughtered the animal for you. They gave it to the person on the truck to ship it to the store.
Right.
And with
That
your
involves
money,
many more people than you.
with your
That
money. So
okay.
you're paying the person to kill the animal for you. Do you agree?
Do you also understand that there are a
Oh
lot of
my
people
God.
in between myself
Oh,
and the
oh my
person?
gosh.
Dude,
Eric,
I can
if we
agree
can
with
just
you.
catch on for a
I will
listen,
give you
Eric, listen. Please, you are paying somebody to slaughter animals for you. That is wrong to me. Your money is supplying and demanding more animals to be killed for you. That is wrong. Do you agree? It's called supply and demand. I can't believe you guys aren't understanding this. I can't believe this. Yeah.
is it okay if I speak?
How about this? What if, since you're not answering,
No,
Adolf
I
Hitler,
got
no,
something.
stop, listen. Adolf Hitler never killed anybody directly. Do you agree?
He most certainly did directly kill
No, he
people.
did not. He did not directly kill people, right? He told the Nazis to do it. Do you
Can
agree?
you prove that in a source to me as well that Adolf Hitler never killed anybody?
He never killed anybody directly with his own hands. He told the Nazis to do it. Do you agree?
I don't know that for a certain fact.
Oh my God.
I do
Okay.
know that he had
Sir, please listen.
the
Okay, how
mass
about this
amount of
example?
people
How about
killed
this
by other
example? How
people.
about this example? A mafia boss tells a mafia member to kill someone. Is the mafia boss not responsible because he didn't do it directly?
No, he's definitely responsible.
Okay, great. So do you agree that you're responsible for the animals being killed because you paid for it?
I agree that I'm perpetuating that cycle.
Great. So you agree that you're perpetuating the cycle of torture and abuse in factory farms?
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you for being finally honest with us. Great. So now you agree that you're causing animal cruelty. Now, do you think animal cruelty is wrong or good?
I don't personally participate in animal cruelty, so I would have to say that I believe that it's wrong.
Oh my God. I can't believe we just went through this. You just agreed that we
And I
you
also
just
just
agreed
agreed
that
with
you
you that I
caused,
believe it's
you
wrong.
just agreed that that you perpetuated slaughter in factory houses.
Yes, and I also agreed with you that
Great.
I don't personally
You're
believe in
causing,
animal cruelty.
so you're directly causing more and more animals to continue to die. Do you agree?
Sure.
Great. Okay. So do you think that killing more and more animals is good, or not killing animals is good or better? Which one?
I think that we definitely need to reform the system of how many animals are killed.
You're not answering my question, sir. Do you think it's good to kill more animals that don't have to die, or to kill less animals that don't have to die, or minimize it?
That's exactly what I just said. I answered your question by saying I don't think as many
Answer it
animals.
directly, sir. Answer it directly.
No, I don't think as many
Answer it
animals need
directly,
to
sir.
die.
Answer it directly. What is more ethical to you? To harm and kill more animals, or to harm and kill less animals? Which one?
I just answered that.
So less?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. Then you should go vegan.
But less is not none.
Because vegans kill less animals.
What?
So you're going to go vegan now, right?
No, because less is not none, sir.
But you just agreed that it's better to
It
kill
is
less.
better to kill less.
Okay,
I
great.
didn't
So,
say
so
it's better
do you,
to kill none.
so then do you at least concede that veganism is more ethical?
If by your view, yes, sure.
No, no, by your view, is
No,
veganism more
I would
ethical?
be a vegan if I believed it was more ethical.
No, no, no. Listen, sir. Do you think it is more ethical to be a vegan? Yes or no?
No, I don't.
Why not? Why is killing more animals better when you
Because I
just
think
said
that
the
as
opposite?
human beings, we have the choice to eat or not eat animals.
I
And
know
I
you have the,
respect your
I know you
choice.
have the
I
choice.
respect
Sir,
your
listen,
choice.
listen, Eric, listen. What you've just done is justify murder and rape because you said, well, we have the choice to murder,
How
so
did I
therefore it's
justify graping anything?
okay, great. So you agree that our choices don't make it good.
How did I justify graping anything? Please go
Because what
back
you
and
just
answer
said
that.
is because what you just said is it's our choice, therefore I get to do whatever I want, right?
No, I did not say I get to
Okay,
do
great,
whatever I
great.
want,
Okay,
dude.
great.
Come on.
So then you agree that the veganism is a better choice.
I agree that veganism results in less animals dying.
Would that be a better choice to you?
No, not for me. It is not a better choice
Why would it not be a better choice?
because I choose to eat animals.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
For me, that's not a
No,
better
no.
choice.
Why? Why is it a
I
better? Why is
respect
it?
your choice to do that, to
So
not eat
why is it?
animals.
So why is it a better choice to kill more animals?
I don't understand what you're getting at.
Why is it more ethical to kill more animals than less?
If you're gonna pose it that way, sir, you already know the answer to the question. You're
Oh,
posing your questions. You're
okay.
posing
So
your questions
can you
in a
just
very entrapment style.
can you just answer directly? What is more ethical to you, to kill more animals or kill less animals?
I already did to kill less animals,
Okay,
not
great.
none.
So then you agree that it'd be a better choice, a more ethical choice to kill less animals.
To kill less animals, not none.
Right. Okay. So you agree that veganism, because it means killing minimal animals, is a better choice, right?
I think that a system needs reform. No,
Oh
I
my
don't
God, sir.
agree that you're not going to get me to say that
Sir,
I'm going to be a vegan.
can you please be honest here? You
I am
agree
being honest.
you agree to me that killing less animals is the better choice. Veganism entails killing less animals. Wouldn't that mean by necessitation that it is the better choice?
In the scenario you just described, yes. In a scenario
Okay,
that I
great.
could describe to you, if you would let me finish.
So then veganism is the better choice.
No, it doesn't logically lead to that, sir.
Why not? Where's the contradiction?
Because there's an entire other choice you could choose, which is reforming the entire factory farming system. I think that we eat way too much meat. I think
But
as a
veganism,
society, we
but
eat way
okay,
too
great.
much meat.
But do you agree that
Also, eating less meat
okay,
would
sir,
also cause less animals to die.
listen.
Can you agree with that?
Sir,
Can you at
listen.
least agree with
Oh
that? The
my God,
reforming a
Eric,
system
stop
and causing
talking.
less
Stop
animals to
talking.
die?
Reforming the system is not
You're
going to
not going
change
to
the
answer
fact that
it because you're
reforming the system is not going to change the fact that we are killing billions of animals. That does not have to happen. Veganism is the best option, is the most ethical option, because we're not killing any animals. We're not killing nearly as many animals as you are. That's the point. Reforming the system will not solve is not more ethical than being vegan.
it would
Veganism is the
reduce the
most
number of animals being killed, which is
what?
exactly what your goal is. It would reduce the number of animals being killed, which is what your
Veganism,
goal
no,
is.
but we can already do that by being vegan. Veganism is the reform.
I mean, veganism is a quick option to reform that.
Great.
I'm looking at a long-term option.
So then you agree that veganism is the more ethical option.
If I become vegan tomorrow, this doesn't
Sir,
stop factory farming.
please just answer directly. Do you think veganism is the more ethical option right now?
No, not really, but I'll say yeah, sure.
Why not?
Sure.
Why not?
Can you move on if I say
Why
yes?
isn't veganism not more
If I
ethical?
say yes, can you move
Why
on?
isn't veganism not more ethical?
I'll just say yes, it is more ethical. Can you move
No,
on from there? You're
I
just
want
going
to
to
be
drop me.
honest, sir. I really want to be honest here. I want to. If I'm wrong, great, but show me where I'm wrong here. I want to be.
I
I want
think
to be
that
corrected.
you're entitled to your lifestyle choice, and I think it's
No,
great
no,
that
no,
you're
no,
vegan.
no, no. I don't want to hear
I
that.
think that
I
you
want to
should
hear you.
respect other
I
people's
want you to
choices
be
as well.
honest. I want you to be honest here. Is it more ethical to be vegan by killing less animals?
I think that figuring out a way to reduce the amount of animals that are being killed,
That's veganism. That's veganism.
that's your current solution is veganism.
It
Do
is
you
the only
understand that?
solution.
Do
It
you
is the
understand
only
that's your
solution.
current solution?
It is the only solution to minimizing cruelty to the animals.
No, it's not, sir. It's not.
But veganism is minimizing to the max, right? We're maximally minimizing the amount of animals dead and killed.
Currently, it is
No, in
the
any
only
system,
way.
in any context,
You
veganism by
don't,
not eating animals.
so you're saying there's no other way. There's
Name,
no other
well,
way but
name,
veganism.
name me a better method that minimizes animal cruelty except for veganism.
Reforming the entire factory farming system.
And what would that look like?
That would look like not having 6 companies control every single meat product that's on the shelves.
So what would that look like when it comes to the animals? How many less animals would die?
I would hope billions less animals would die.
So, where are those animals going to be? How are those animals going to be produced for people to eat?
They're going to have to be produced on a much smaller scale for it to make that kind of an impact.
So you're saying people go vegetarian to eat less animals?
Whatever it takes to harm less animals.
Veganism. That's the only solution to minimize.
That's your solution.
Well, tell me where it fails.
Your solution doesn't fail. Like I said, that is the quick solution currently.
Great. So you agree that veganism is a solution.
Currently today the fastest, easiest solution.
So you agree that veganism is a solution right now?
It is a solution right now.
Okay.
Yes.
So why aren't you doing that?
Because I don't want to be a vegan.
Why not?
Why do I need to have an answer beyond that? You just want me to be honest. That is my honest answer, sir. I don't want to.
You came up to debate me, sir. So do you want to defend your belief or do you want to not defend it?
Yeah, I've defended my belief over and over, and you just keep going like a little child. You keep going, why?
Justify to me.
Why?
So then justify why you eat, kill, and abuse animals.
Because I choose to eat meat.
Okay. I choose to murder. Does that justify murder?
Did I say I choose to murder?
You said you chose to kill animals.
You inferred that I choose to murder.
So you said, let me parody your argument here. You said I choose to eat animals, so it's okay. Well, if I choose to murder, does that make it okay?
Murder what? What are you talking about murdering? Animals? People?
A person.
You can't equate murdering animals to murdering people, in my opinion.
I'm not equating murder to people and animals. I'm saying choices. The key thing is the choice here. You're saying choice determines it being good. Do you agree?
No, I'm not saying a choice makes it good.
Okay, great. So then stop saying I choose to eat animals and therefore it's good. Do you agree that
I never said it was good.
Okay,
I just said I choose to eat animals. You inferred that means it's good.
Then do you agree that veganism is the better choice?
Sure.
Great. So you agree that veganism is the more ethical, better choice?
Yeah, and that's not going to lead to, so I've turned you vegan.
Thank you. Have a good day. That's all I wanted to hear. At least he's honest. We had to get it out of him. But he did it. Finally. Look at that cognitive dissonance we just experienced.
Oh my God, he accepted my request. So, hi.
Hey, what do you got?
Okay, so basically, I have one question. So, are you pro-choice or are you pro-life?
I am pro-choice.
Okay.
Because I respect people's bodies and their bodily autonomy to their bodies. I would never force somebody to give birth. And by the way, taking away abortion access kills more people. So if you want to minimize deaths, then be pro-choice.
Okay, but you're also trying to force people to be a vegan, which is their bodily choices.
How am I forcing you to be vegan?
Okay, you're trying to convince people to be vegan.
But you don't have to be here, so how am I forcing it on you?
No. Okay, force was the wrong word. But you're trying to
Okay.
convince people to
Okay.
be. You're trying to convince people to be a vegan.
What's wrong with
wrong.
that? What's wrong with that?
Well, you're saying that God, which I know that you said God is imaginary, but God in the Bible created animals for humans to eat. It says it in the Bible.
Okay. Well, does it say we have to eat the animals?
No, but we do have freedom.
Okay, great. So we don't have to kill the animals. Do you agree that killing animals causes them pain and suffering and death?
No.
You don't think animals feel pain? So I live in the country. So I'm around a lot of hog farms and around a lot of chicken farms and everything like that. And they're all killed in humane ways. They're not like slaughtered. They're not. Tell me what the humane way of killing them is. What's it like? So my friend, they're killed quick and easy. Like how? Like how? How is that? They don't feel the pain. Like how do they kill it? Hold on. My friend owns a hog farm. Let her speak. Hold on. No, she's telling me. Hold on. What is it? They wring the chicken's neck. And they don't feel pain when they wring the chicken's neck. So they wring its neck, and then what? How do they chop its head off? When you wring its neck, when you wring the neck, it's already dead. Okay, so what are you exactly doing? But you're cutting its throat? No, you twist.
It's like snapping somebody's
Like you
neck.
snap the neck. Like
Just
if
snap
you
it?
snap.
Okay.
If
You just snap the neck like that?
If you snap a human's neck, they don't feel pain when they die. Okay, so that's humane. Okay. Yeah. So you think snapping somebody's neck is perfectly humane? I didn't say that it was perfectly okay. A human is different than an animal. What's the moral difference?
God gave humans souls. God did not put souls in animals.
So if we found out tomorrow that humans don't have souls, would it be okay to murder everybody? But that's a very big hypothetical question that would not happen. No, it's not. There's actually no evidence of a soul.
There is
So
evidence.
if tomorrow we found out humans don't have souls, would it be okay to slaughter people for food? Okay, what is your evidence that there is no soul? There is no evidence for a soul, period. Okay, so you
This is
said
coming from the guy who says God is imaginary.
So you said that God is imaginary. What do you believe?
I believe in facts. I don't believe in nonsense like souls.
Okay, so what about the historical evidence that that proves that the Bible is real, like Noah's Ark, like historical the temples that
Okay,
were.
where's the evidence for Noah's Ark? I'd love to hear this.
If you look it up, there's multiple. I have went to the area where it was found.
Where? Kentucky?
No, it wasn't in Kentucky.
There's an art museum in Kentucky.
There is an art museum, and there's templates in the art museum.
Okay, where's the Ark found?
The Ark is found isn't it in? It was a class trip. Where did we go?
It's on top of some mountain.
It was on top of a mountain. Our class trip went.
What mountain?
Here, let me look it up for you. Hold on, give me 1 second. Unlock your phone. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Turkey?
It is on the mountains of Urartu. Urartu, yes. It's in eastern Turkey and Iran.
Okay, Turkey. Okay. Now, what exactly is the peer-reviewed research behind this ark? Like, where's your scientific sources for this ark?
Well, the measurements are exact, and I mean it was in the Bible where it was placed.
Talking donkeys are also in the Bible. The Bible's garbage, right? I'm asking for actual research that demonstrates there is an ark. Do you have that source?
Okay, maybe don't insult the Bible because I'm not insulting your belief.
I'd rather you insult my belief. I want to have my beliefs insulted, but guess what? I can defend my beliefs and you can't. That's why you're scared. So either give me evidence for your garbage arc
I
or
don't
go
know
away.
if I would classify myself as scared.
Then give evidence of your arc, lady.
I literally did. It's literally, I gave you the evidence.
You did not. You said turkey. That's not evidence. That's a
East
plate.
Turkey
I'm
and
asking for
Iran.
scientific research that
They,
demonstrates the arc existed.
Go give it Mark.
okay, hold on. Do you want to speak to a more very classified person in
Sure, get your back up here. But by the way, how the fuck did the arc happen if the penguins had to swim over to Antarctica? How did the kangaroos get to fucking Australia from Mount Turkey?
So there's this thing called Pangea, and the
That happened
tectonic
200 million years ago.
Okay, the tectonic. When do you think God created the Earth? Way before those years.
He never did. God doesn't exist.
Oh, but he did.
Where? Where's your evidence for that?
How do you think all these people? Do you believe in evolution?
Evolution
like monkeys
is a demonstrable
became
fact.
people?
Yes, it is a fact of reality.
Oh. So you believe that a monkey somehow learned English and is now a walking person?
No, that's not evolution. What do you think evolution is?
I know what evolution is. Over time,
What is it?
over time, there are environmental factors that make genetic differences in your DNA that transform you into different, like the environmental factors of chameleons. Whenever they change colors and they evolutioned, and now there's tiny lizards. Whatever. I never said grammar.
So we have the different species that are intermediary between Homo habilis and Homo sapiens. We have Ergaster, Erectus. We have multiple species of humans before us. So we don't come from monkeys. We share common ancestry with monkeys. And we have all the fossils that demonstrate that we evolved. There's no evidence of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is impossible because of evolution.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense. I didn't get that one. I didn't understand what.
What didn't you understand?
I didn't understand. What didn't you understand? Well, I didn't understand. I gave my point on why I think that.
Bye. Evolution.
Hello?
What do you got?
Oh, wait, you can hear me, actually?
How old are you?
I'm 16.
All right. Have a good day.
No way.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
What do you got?
I just want to touch on the veganism and God a bit. Is that cool?
Sure.
So, why don't you eat meat?
What?
Why don't you eat meat?
Because I don't want to harm or abuse animals that don't have to die.
But why not?
Because I don't have to. I don't want to kill animals. Do you?
It's not like that. You can't. The thing about killing animals is us as humans would be an outlier compared to every other species on this planet.
Well, no shit. We already are. We have phones. No other species has that.
Well, yeah, but I
mean,
mean,
an outlier, sir. We don't have to cause animals harm or cruelty.
Well, a lot of people can't even buy all these fake meats that you need for the proteins. They can buy rice and beans and things like that.
I don't eat fake meats. By the way, I don't have to get that for protein. I can get protein from all vegan foods: beans, greens, oats, nuts, seeds, vegetables, and fruits. All have protein.
But the animal population isn't even going down because we're breeding them into existence.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's a red flag. We should stop doing that because we're causing harm to the planet and to the animals for no reason.
But so why don't we just advocate for injections into animals to kill them? So it's actually definitely not painless. So when they're bred,
because I don't want to. Because I think it's wrong to kill an animal for no good reason when you could have eaten a plant-based option. I wouldn't just breed people into existence and inject them painlessly and kill them. That's wrong to me. So why would I do it to the animals? They're also conscious and they can feel pain just like we can.
It's the basic laws of nature, bro. Like even like polar bears and not like any like jaguars, tigers. Like it's just like it's the morality. You don't kill your own species. Like
Right. So what? But what's the difference? What is the moral difference between us and a cow, for example? Like what justifies killing the cow but not the human?
the higher brain power.
So higher brain power. Okay. So, but how about like a human baby who has like lower brain power than a pig? Would that
It's
justify killing
just
babies?
the baby's part of your own species. You're supposed to protect your species like they do in the wild, but we're
Okay.
just
So now the only thing that stopping you from killing a person is because we're the same species. That's the only thing. Okay. So how about what if there's a different species of humans that had green skin? Would that justify killing those green
yeah.
skin
One
people?
second, bro. And also, to touch upon
No,
one
hold
second.
on. You didn't understand.
It's not the difference. It's just
Hold on. What if there was a species of humans who were green skinned? Would it justify killing the green skinned people because they were different species?
no. There's many adaptations of different animals in the wild. They're still the same animal.
So no. So it's not the species now. So what is a moral difference between humans and animals that justifies killing them?
What we can like, even if they're babies, they're still going to grow into higher brain power, like by like
What if they're not?
1,000x.
What if this baby has a terminal illness and they're going to die in a couple years? They'll never become an adult. Does that justify killing that baby early?
No, there's laws against this
Great.
stuff too. Like we
We're
can't,
not
you
talking
can
about
kill a
legality.
cow.
We're not talking about legality. We're talking about morality, right? Ethics. What is ethically good? To kill more innocent beings or to kill less innocent beings?
I guess less, but
Then go vegan. Then go vegan because vegans kill less beings, less sentient beings.
yeah, but animals, it's been like that for centuries. Like animal kill animal. Like
The slave owners would have said the same thing to that, right? Oh, I used to own slaves for centuries. My grandpappy had slaves. It doesn't mean it's good to continue.
well, slaves are humans. Like that's hurting humans or hurting like what
I know, but the point
chicken.
is that just because we did something in the past doesn't make it okay today.
I know obviously slavery's not okay, but like we're still killing animals. Like in
Right. So why will we continue doing it if we don't have to?
because the, I mean, sure, veganism works like in theory, but like it doesn't like it wouldn't. Not enough people in the world would change. Like only like less than like 5% of people are vegans in like U.S. and stuff. Like
We can't stop every murder in the world, sir. Does that justify murdering people because we can't stop all the murders?
no, because it's just chickens, bro. Like
Okay,
it's
great.
not
So
humans.
what is the moral difference between a chicken and a person? What's the moral difference? What justifies killing the chicken but not the person?
Because you can talk to a person.
What?
You can like talk to, bro. You can like talk to a human, dude.
But I can't talk to a baby.
Even if it's not
I can't talk to a baby.
no, bro. Like
How about a mentally challenged person who can't speak?
it's just how laws. It's just
How
how
about a deaf
the
person
earth
who
is.
can't?
You know, all humans understand
Sir,
that
listen.
human
How
life
about
is
a
more.
deaf person who can't speak? A mute person. Does that justify killing a mute person because they can't speak to us?
No, because they have a disability.
Right. So why does it justify killing the animal who can't speak?
Because they're clueless.
No, they're not. Animals are very smart. In fact, pigs and chickens and cows are actually smarter than human babies.
All right, man. So why do you think it's okay if we move on? You may.
Sure, if you want to.
Bro, like, I get where you're coming from, bro. Like, all right, whatever. So you think? So why do you think God isn't real? Like,
There's no evidence for it.
you think God is all good? I mean, you don't think there's God. Never mind.
No.
So what
Where's
about
your
like?
evidence for God, sir? Give us an argument. I'm waiting for an argument.
I'll give you one. So what about human experience? I know what you're gonna say, but like, if over 2.3 billion people, like, or something around there, who are Jews and Christians, who believe in God, maybe not Jesus, how Jesus became, but over 2 billion people believe in him. do you not
I don't
think like
care.
all of them are
2 billion
like
people believe in the Muslim God. Does that mean the Muslim's God correct? Because there's a lot of people who believe this is an unpopular fallacy. Just because many people believe it doesn't make it true.
well, they have personal experiences with God. I don't know. Like that dude who came on.
I personally experienced a magic leprechaun when I was high. Like, does that mean it's real? No, there are other explanations for what they experienced. Maybe they just experienced a dream or hallucination. How do we discount the possibility that it was a natural experience they had?
What about like how the Earth is like? I know like it's like the perfect way from the sun. I know you've heard this, but like,
yeah,
like it's obviously it's perfect away from the sun. We don't get too cold and too hot, but like there's no distance where we can't have negatives in that. Like, of course we're gonna have we have skin cancer, but like
we're the perfect distance to get diseases. Like, by the way,
there's no other distance we could survive in. Like,
yeah, because it's not that we were placed here; it's that we evolved and adapted to the conditions of the Earth. And by the way, there are different habitability zones in different solar systems. There could be a planet out there that is in better position than us for life. It's possible. The idea that we're perfect is ridiculous. When every star system is different and has different habitability zones, where different living beings could thrive in or exist in, right? Nothing makes us perfect.
So you don't really like, you don't want to fill in the gaps with the unknown, how the universe was like actually created. Like
we don't know. Earth got here. It's not God. It's
I know.
It's planetary formation. It's not God. It's just the physics.
Well, wasn't the NASA founder like Christian? Like on his tombstone?
I don't care. What does that fucking mean? It means nothing.
It just means NASA's the one who found like everything about the solar system. Yeah.
No, scientists did from across the world. NASA is just an organization that does space travel.
Do you believe in the Big Bang?
Who cares about somebody's belief? I care about the evidence behind that.
What about the Big Bang?
What about it?
We don't have that much evidence for that.
Yes, we do. Cosmic microwave background, redshifting of galaxies, ratio abundance of elements.
Well, I know like the Big Bang was like the expansion of an already existing universe, but like couldn't that what was there before it expanded, you know? Like, do you think it was eternal?
Probably a quantum field, but who cares? The point is that we don't have all the answers, and for you to fill it in with God makes no sense. That's stupid. Just because you don't know something doesn't mean it's God. It's God of the gaps fallacy. Give an argument or go away.
What about like morality? Like, where do we get that from?
Our brains.
But like, what was in our, like, it can't just spawn when we're given birth by our mother. Like,
what do you mean?
You think we're just like born with morality?
Morality is an emergent property of the brain chemistry. Our brains are able to work in certain ways that allow us to observe things and feel certain ways about that. We respond to things around us. We look at the consequences to our actions. That's what morality is. It's not God. It's not Jesus. You don't need God for morality.
So do you think, like, rationally that we could have evolved from beings in the past, like not from monkeys, but like other Homo sapien, like, species?
Yeah, there are many species of humans before us. We're not the only human species. There were multiple human species before us. Our gangster.
That were like not smart, really. That's why we evolved.
They were very smart.
For their time,
they were very smart. They were almost as smart as you.
They were almost They weren't almost as smart as us. What?
Yes, they were. Neanderthals were extremely smart. They had art. They had music, just like we did. But they were gone. They're extinct. They're no longer here.
Well, why did they not have the belief in God then? Like,
they did. There were many religions that they probably had that they're long gone now. Religions fade away as we evolved. Just like yours will fade away when we die.
Yeah. So you don't think God created them? Like,
there is no fucking God. There is no argument or evidence for any kind of God. It doesn't exist.
It's just the probability of being where we are right now. It's like 1 in 700 trillion. There's been.
Where did you pull that number out? Your ass? You don't know that.
Dude, I read it like 2 days ago.
Yeah, you read it for some Christian apologist who doesn't know what the fuck science means. You need more data than just, oh, the probability is low. Because, by the way, we don't know the probability of us being here, but even if it was low, it doesn't tell us that God did it. There could be other natural explanations as to why it's low. Perhaps there's a multiverse. We don't know.
There's been scientists that say it's like 60% chance God started it before the Big Bang and expansion of the universe.
60% chance of God? What is this, the weather station? Give us actual evidence or go away.
All right, well, have faith, bro.
Why? Why would I waste my time? That's like running in circles. Having faith is like running in circles with your head cut off. It's stupid.
Well,
faith gets you nowhere. It's probability.
God is all good, like, you know?
Says who? You?
Says like the 2 billion people that believe in him. Like,
oh, they must be all right because they all believe the same shit I do. It's a cult you're in, sir. You're in a cult. You don't even know it. Who said? How did you assess that your God is good? What if your God is the devil in disguise? How do you know it's not?
Because he created Earth.
What if the devil? What if you worship the devil in disguise, and he says he's God to trick you? He creates everything for you, and then at the end of the day, he sends you right to hell. Like you don't know it. You don't have no idea if what you're believing is true or not. You're just believing it out of gullibility.
God doesn't sin, so he created Earth and everything good.
Yeah. What if he told you he doesn't sin, but he actually does all the time? He'd trick you.
Because it's in the Bible. Everything he does for a reason.
So is talking donkeys. So is talking snakes. Virgin births. It's garbage in the Bible.
What do you mean? There's a lot of true stuff too. There's mythological stuff.
There's almost no chance. There's almost nothing true in the Bible. It's complete garbage.
Well, a lot of people use like stories like him setting bears to kill quote unquote children in the Bible. So you think that's fake too, like and stuff like that?
I think that if it is true, it's a disgusting thing that your God should be disowned for.
So were you always atheist?
No.
So you think humans should be all good? Like you think if God created us, we shouldn't, like, there shouldn't be evil in the world?
There shouldn't be evil. If God is all good, there shouldn't be evil. But I'm going to get to the next guest because it seems like you don't have any arguments today. And we lost a lot of people. This is why I don't make it Q&A, right? But I'm just chill today. I'm trying to be calm today, but this is what happens when I'm calm. Q&A. Hello?
Hi, hello. How are you?
What is your argument?
Well, let's talk about morality.
Okay, what about it? What's your argument? Hurry up.
Okay, so how do you have a morality without having a supernatural being that
how do you have morality with the supernatural being? That's the thing that bugs me out. Because if you're saying that the only reason why you do good is because you fear a magic wizard in outer space, that's pathetic. So then why do you do good? Why do you follow what God says?
In the first place, let's not assume anything for the religion and then just explain what the religion says.
Stop.
Tell me why do you do good?
Why do you follow what God says?
Okay. For something to be good, you have to have a real
Hello? We lost 600 people. I can't believe this. Everybody keep tapping.
You believe in evolution, right?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Can you show me an animal fossil in its transitional form?
Every animal is in transitional form. Every fossil we find is a transitional fossil, because that's how evolution works. But yes, we have Tiktaalik, we have Lucy, we have Australopithecus afarensis fossils. That's proof that we evolved, sir.
Can you explain intelligent design? There's 2 million moving
It
parts
doesn't
on the human
exist.
eye.
There is no intelligent design.
There's 2 million moving parts on the human eye. How can you explain that?
Billions of years of evolution, sir. The eye
Really, and it
evolved.
just 2 million perfect.
Stop talking. Stop talking. You're not going to fucking do
working
this.
parts.
You're a child, sir. Stop.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh my God. Stop talking. The eye evolved through a series of billions of years of chemical changes. Photosensitive cells turn into longer chains, and then cups, and then spherical structures, and then eyes with different cone shapes and rods. That is how it happened. It didn't happen from a god. It happened from evolution. Now, your job is to refute evolution. If you can't do that, then go the fuck away.
I didn't realize I was able to talk again. Thank you.
Hurry up. Give a refutation to evolution or go away.
How can you explain the millions of coincidences?
No.
Don't
say how can you explain. Give
how
a
can you
refutation.
go outside, look at what you see, and think it's just a random coincidence?
Stop.
You think it's just a random coincidence that you
No,
walk
that's not what I think. Listen before you talk. This is why I don't let you people talk, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't think it's random. I think there is naturally determined reasons why we are here in this way. And evolution does a great job in explaining that. So stop asking, why do you think this? And start refuting evolution with facts and data. If not, get the fuck out of here. You have no use. You're useless if you're not going to give an argument.
Everything about our world is perfect for human life, and you think it's an accident.
Okay, great. So if
something collided with nothing and created the universe, you are laughable.
If you think this world is perfect for human life, why do millions of people starve?
You are hilarious.
Why do millions of people get diseases?
You think everything is a coincidence.
No, I don't. No,
I don't. Hilarious.
Why can't it be coincidence?
You think millions and millions and millions of coincidences? Science is your religion. It's hilarious.
Why can't this universe be coincidence or chance or probability? Why not?
I'm sorry, ask me again.
Why can't the universe be probability?
Why can't God exist? I mean, this is a stupid question you're asking me.
Because God is ill-defined.
How can you explain morality?
Brain.
That's your one word is your argument?
The limbic system.
How did we get here? How did we get here? How did we get that?
Where? What do you mean?
How did we get that?
Get
what? Is that another coincidence you believe in?
What are you talking about, sir? We could have always existed this way and changed through time.
I'm waiting on an answer. Do you just believe in coincidence after coincidence after coincidence?
No, you do. You think that by chance some cosmic space daddy got bored and made us all in 6 days.
You think nothing collided with nothing.
Sure, what are the chances of God existing?
100%.
So why can't we say that the chance of us existing is 100%?
What do you mean? You literally are just believing on 1 in trillion chances of everything happening.
Why, if you're going to say with no evidence or data that the chance of God is 100%, why can't I do the same thing for the universe and say we exist necessarily?
You're just literally turning my argument around into a question. I can do that
exactly because your argument sucks.
I can give you
it's got to be God. I'm saying it's got to be nature. What's the difference?
What do you mean? You're just asking me, well, why can't it be this? Why can't it be that?
Yeah, why can't it be?
I could literally say that to every question you ask me.
The difference is that you actually have no evidence behind what you believe, and I do.
What evidence do you have? Do I need to have a selfie with God for you to believe that he's real?
No, I need any evidence. You have zero.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is that you haven't given us any evidence or arguments for God yet.
Everything about Earth is perfect for human life, and you just think nothing created.
Then why do we get skin cancer?
Think it happened.
Then why do we get skin cancer from the sun?
What do you mean? Why do we get skin cancer from the sun? I'm not saying that you can't get disease.
So is disease perfect?
If we were any closer to the sun, we wouldn't be able to live here. If we're any farther away from the sun, we
how much further? How much further?
What do you mean? How much? I don't know. Like, what are you talking about?
So you don't know what you're talking about?
What? I don't know how the exact measurement of how much further
will we have to be from the sun to die?
Your arguments are just ridiculous.
How much further, sir? Listen. How much further will we have to be from the sun to die?
I have no idea. I don't know the exact answer.
So then why did you make the claim that if we were further away, we'd all die, when you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about?
I don't know the exact number, but I know it's a fact. Are you saying it's not a fact?
No.
Exactly.
The fact,
I don't know the exact number. I just admitted it.
Listen. What the fact is that we evolved and adapted to the conditions of the earth over time. That's why we're able to exist here under certain parameters. That's why every star system we observe has different habitability zones, because it depends not just on the distance, but also on the atmosphere and other conditions that determine life existing there. It's not just distance. And there's nothing perfect about our place, because every single star system is different, and there's different life in different star systems. We're not special. Okay, that was easy. Talk to you later, buddy. Hey, what do you got?
Hey, dude, I was on a while ago, and not today, but a few days ago. And I think the guy that you just talked to was onto something that you just don't want to listen to, which is there's proof for you to look at, but about how perfect this world is and how design is in everything, just like there's engineering in the things that we make.
Okay.
I don't understand why you can't just look at that and accept that.
Listen. When you say a perfect world, what do you mean perfect?
Perfect for life. For life to be here.
So you're saying the universe is perfect for life? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying the Earth is fine-tuned enough so that it can sustain life. If we were in Mars, we wouldn't be able to sustain life, right?
Well, no, wrong. There will be different life on Mars. Life could have there could be life on Mars. It would just be a different type of life.
But we're talking about you and me with intelligence.
Yeah, we're not special.
With the ability to reason, with the ability to speak.
There's nothing, sir. There is nothing special about us.
Of course there is. There is.
What is special about us, objectively speaking?
That your mother loves you and cares for you in a way that makes you special.
That's subjective.
No, it isn't. It's very objective, because if you call her right now and ask her, she'd tell you she does love you.
Sir, listen.
It's absolutely objective.
How did you determine that this universe is perfect for life?
By looking at the realities of all of the laws of physics and how they interact and how they are established to create the condition for life.
Okay.
If gravity was just a little bit heavier, we'd all be crushed. If gravity was less, we'd all float into space. That's just a reality.
Okay, great. Now, what if there was another universe where the laws of gravity were different and there is different life in that universe? Would you say that universe is perfect?
That's a what if. I can't answer that because that's not our reality.
This is called logic, sir. This is called hypothetical logic.
That's called a red herring because you're changing the subject.
No, we're not. Because we only have one universe to go by. How can you possibly say that the conditions of this universe are perfect when we only have one universe?
Because I can observe that animals are able to live and thrive and multiply.
But they also die.
Of course.
Sir, did you know that 99.9% of all life on the earth is now extinct and dead? What explains that?
The second law of thermodynamics, that we are in a system that
So you
breaks
can't.
down.
So then the same conditions of the universe allow for cancer, allow for disease, extinctions, suffering, rape, and
Sure.
murder. Are you saying that the universe was designed for murder and rape?
No.
Okay, great.
No.
So then how can you say it's designed for life when the same conditions are allow all those things to exist in?
Well, the answer I give you is something you're not going to want to accept because it's a theological answer. And the reason
Just give
why
us your argument so
things
I can
break
dismantle
down,
it, sir.
I'm trying to tell you, the reason why things break down is because there is a
No,
disease
that's
in the
not what I'm
human
asking.
condition.
You're not understanding what I'm saying, sir. You are saying your
You said,
logic
why is there
is
death?
listen, please.
Okay.
You're saying the universe was designed for life because of the different laws of physics. And what I'm telling you is that the laws of physics that you arguing for allow for murder to exist, starvation, diseases,
Those
genetic
are two
disorders.
different things.
Stop talking.
They're two
All of
different
those
things.
things also stop talking. All of those things also exist under the same conditions of the universe. So you can't say the universe is designed for life and not
Okay.
death.
Can
Do
I
you
just say
agree?
something then in response to that?
So then do you agree that the universe is designed for death and murder and rape too? Do you agree?
Yes, that's a part of it. It's
Okay,
all
great.
part of
So
it.
so now
But
what
it's
you're saying.
also
So now
designed
what?
for
Stop
love
talking.
and good and things
Stop
that are
talking. So now what you just said and conceded to is that God designed rape. Come on, Sarah, please unmute yourself. Well, typical theist doesn't even understand how to use an app. Yeah, you can't use the fine tuning is evidence against a God. We live in a universe that does not like life at all. It's against life.
All right, bro. So you're an atheist and a vegan, yeah?
Yeah. What's your argument?
So you say that we can kill anything we want because we're the hyper apex species, right? You agree with that?
No. What is your argument today?
My
What's your
argument is that you're contradicting yourself by saying that God is imaginary, but you're also a vegan.
How? Where's the contradiction?
The contradiction is that you believe that morality comes from us, even though it's taught. No other species has morality, because if a tiger evolved to have hyper-intelligence, they would do the same thing that we're doing, which is perpetuating our lifespan by having available resources.
So listen. All other animals have a sense of morality.
No, they don't. Doesn't exist.
Yes, they do.
Why
Listen,
would chimpanzees rip off your
talking.
face?
Stop talking.
Don't tell me to stop talking, bro. What's wrong with you? Have some respect.
Fuck you. So when it comes to other animals, we know that chimps, orangutans, giraffes, elephants, bonobos, all other animals have a sense of morality. They help each other. They give each other food. They go out of their way to
What you're
help each
talking
other.
about. A male
Excuse me,
lion
sir.
eats
I'm
before the
talking, sir.
female lion. Eats
I'm
before
talking,
the
sir.
female
It is
lion. Eats before
disrespectful
the baby
to
lion.
talk over me. Okay. As I was saying, other animals have morality. Just
You
because
know
you don't
nothing.
understand
You
that
know
doesn't mean
nothing
they
what you're
don't.
talking about.
So give us an argument
I
for
just
God.
did, and you fucking muted me, you retard.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear your great argument.
I just told you that a male lion eats before a female lion. Is that true? Does that happen in nature?
True. But guess what? Lions also share food sometimes.
No,
Is that a sense
they
of
don't share
morality?
food. If there's not enough food for the baby lions don't eat.
Listen, sir. I never said that they have exactly the same moral values as we do.
They don't have
It's a
moral
straw man.
values because moral values are taught.
Yes, they can teach moral values.
No. Only we have moral values. And moral
They're not,
values.
and by the way, they're not
God.
taught
Good and
necessarily.
bad doesn't exist without God.
Okay. Other animals have morality.
You're a fucking idiot.
Okay. So other animals have morality. They don't need a God for that. So what explains the fact that other animals help each other and give each other food? I'm not saying that they have exactly the same moral values as we do. I never said that. What I'm saying is that they do have a sense of good or bad. They do have a sense of what's right. Of course, it's not as complex as ours, but they still have a good and bad. So what explains that, my friend?
Which animal? Give me an example.
Chimpanzees, orangutans, elephants.
Chimpanzees will rip off your fucking mouth if you just look at them the wrong way. Is that moral?
Listen, but they also help each other in certain circumstances.
No.
Do you
A
agree?
chimpanzee can fucking grab a little chimpanzee's.
You're not understanding the argument, sir. I know that other animals are violent, but so are we. We also murder. Does that mean we don't have morality because we murder?
Morality is given.
Sir, we humans are the most violent species on the planet. We are killing each other. We are killing the animals. We are the most violent. It doesn't mean that we don't have morality, sir. We still have morality. Do you agree?
All right, so you think that elephants are very intelligent, correct? Very intelligent.
Can you respond to my question?
Ask me the question, and I'll tell you if it's worth responding to.
No, I'm good. You obviously can't answer the question honestly, so bye-bye. All animals have morality. We're the most violent species. We still have morality.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, what do you got?
Shit, hold up. All right, so like Edron was saying a good point. You just kept cutting him off. I don't understand that. And
great. So let's try. Give us the point. Let's hear it.
Okay. So he made a good point where it was just like, we gain morality. Like we were given that. In God's eyes, he
No. Stop. You're not going to preach us. You're going to give us an argument that God is required for morality, number one. Number two.
Yeah, this is wait. But where's your factual evidence that he is not real, brother? I've not heard one single fact.
I said it's not. I never said he's not real. I said there's no evidence for it. Now, more importantly,
what's your evidence?
Can you give the argument that demonstrates you need God for morality when we know that other animals have morality?
Hey, Mike, have you seen the guy named Dean Debates? Like, have you watched his stuff?
Can you answer my question and stop talking about?
Can you answer mine real quick? Because obviously you've given me no evidence.
Next. Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping. Dean Debates, I don't care about those other people. They're not me. They're not me. Just because they're nice to you doesn't mean I'm going to be nice to you. I am not them. Stop comparing me to them. I'm not going to grant you that maybe God's possible because I'm not a weak atheist. I'm a very strong atheist. God isn't possible. God isn't even a concept that's coherent. It's a word. It means nothing. Not only is there no evidence of a God, God is not possible. It's not a possibility. Hey, what do you got?
Hey, I just think that you're going about this the wrong way. Have a nice day, man.
I'm sorry, but just because you don't like the way I do things doesn't mean I'm doing it incorrectly. Maybe what I'm saying is correct. Hey, what do you got? Hello? You guys keep telling me to learn respect. How about you religious people? How about you tell that to religious people who don't respect our bodies, who don't respect who we are as people, who don't respect our sexuality, who don't respect me? They tell me I should be killed for my belief. You literally believe I should be tortured for my belief. That is not respect. So don't tell me that I have to respect your belief when your belief doesn't respect me whatsoever. That is disgustingly atrocious. It's trash. I'll never take that. I'll never take that. That's bullshit. That we have to give you respect because your belief, fuck your belief. It's trash. I'll always stand up against you.
Hi, good evening. What I find so hilarious, the God that some people believes in.
I'll always stand up for rights. No matter who tells me I'm being rude. What's more rude is your religion. That's the most rude thing there is. Ignorance is ruder than I'll ever be. Who else is going to speak up and have the balls and courage to speak up against these ridiculous religions?
Can we talk about vegan, or are you sticking with God? I can leave too, but
what's your point?
I actually agree with you, but my question for you is, what do you think? What are your beliefs in pescatarian people and stuff like that, or people that eat bugs in general?
It's not as good as a vegan.
We've gone up for rights. What about the baby's rights?
What do you mean babies' rights? I think babies do have rights. But abortion is not a baby. Abortion is an embryo, a clump of fucking cells that has no sentience, no brain, no heart. They're not a person. They're a clump of fucking cells. Should we ban masturbation too? Because, oh no, if I ejaculate, it might have sperm cells. I'm sorry. But just because you think we should force people to give birth does not mean that we should take away your right to safe healthcare. Abortion is healthcare. It is not killing. This is precisely why I do these debates. Because people like that can vote, and vote in terrible ways that affect people around me. Don't talk to a baddie like that. I don't care how attractive you are. You're not attractive to me if you vote against people's rights to their bodies. It's my body, my choice. If you want to ban abortion, you're actually killing more women. Abortions are going to happen no matter what. Get over it. Every time you stop abortions, you're stopping people from getting health care, which kills more people.
Hello?
What do you got?
So you saying like you're a scientific guy?
Sir, what is your argument? You have 10 seconds, you're going to go away.
I'm just saying. What killed the dinosaurs?
An asteroid impact.
Yeah. All right. So I agree with you on not necessarily veganism, because I believe there's very unhealthy vegans. I know that to be a fact. However, plant-based. I believe we were meant to eat plants, as such as fruits, vegetables, herbs.
So what is your argument?
My argument is with God, right? So let's just start with energy, right? Energy can not be created, depleted, or it cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred, correct?
Okay, I don't know what depleted means, but okay.
All right, so my let me start with my views on God is not religious necessarily. I don't have the Christian sky daddy in the sky. I don't. That's not my views of God. My views of God is the source of all energy, the source of all creation, right? So in the Big Bang Theory, which is not scientific fact or law, it's just theory until another.
No. The Big Bang is a fact that we observe the expansion of the universe. And by the way,
the Big Bang Theory has never been made scientific fact.
Stop. The Big Bang model is based on facts. We can observe the Big Bang. It's still happening today.
It's based on a hypothesis that has evidence. It is still it's known as the Big Bang
Big
theory.
Bang model, the lambda model, is a model that describes reality to the best of our ability.
Exactly.
There is facts behind the Big Bang. We can observe the Big Bang event. It's still happening today. But furthermore, you said creation. There is no such thing as creation. It doesn't exist. I'm asking for evidence of God or go away. Hurry up.
Again, evidence of God exists in the life-sustaining energy in all things. I don't believe in separation.
What does that mean? What is this life-sustaining energy? In rocks? Is it in rocks too?
Yes, because rocks contain minerals that all the life form, all life forms use to sustain life.
So you think rocks are living things?
I don't believe rocks are living things. I said life-sustaining energy, not just living
rocks
energy.
Have life-sustaining things like what?
Minerals.
Okay, so let's eat rocks. Rocks. You think that's good?
Biologically, on a cellular level, your teeth are not meant to chew rocks, so you would not be able. And they have inhibitors that wouldn't let you consume that.
Okay.
So no, I'm not saying that.
So
I'm saying that such is nature, like you said.
How about?
Like you said, meat is a bad thing. It's related.
Hold on, sir. Is there life-giving energy in everything?
In life-giving energy, life-sustaining energy.
Life-sustaining.
In all things.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
okay. So how about cancer? Is that life-sustaining?
Yes, because again, energy cannot be deleted or destroyed, right?
Stage 4 cancer is life-sustaining?
What happens when somebody dies? Does the energy get deleted and destroyed?
Energy is not destroyed, but life is. Life is destroyed.
What is sustaining the life if not the energy the energy that exists in that person is only going to be transferred?
Yes, the energy transfers, but it doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that everything gives life.
That body that decomposes is going to feed earthworms. It is only going to sustain life and transfer.
Congratulations. So what is your argument for God? If you're going to say energy, well then anybody can say that I can say energy snuffleupagus monster. You're doing nothing. You're just relabeling.
No, I'm saying it's the source of all things,
what is it? What do you mean by source of all things? What does that mean?
Again, with energy, it is the scientific fact that the energy that we have here in this universe has always been with us.
Stop talking. What do you mean by source of energy? What is that?
Again, the energy that is with us today, which cannot be deleted nor destroyed.
You're saying nothing. You're just rambling. You guys are funny. You're losing. I'm not losing. You just think I'm losing because you don't like me. Because you agree with the guests. You don't agree with me. You guys are hilarious. How am I losing? What did he say that debunked me? That everything gives energy, even cancer? Cancer is life-sustaining? That debunked me? That's a stupid, garbage, nonsense claim. Yeah, I deleted his energy. Yeah, you can destroy energy. I destroyed his energy. All right.
All right, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah, so you said there's nothing more ethical than veganism. You don't think fruitarian is more ethical than veganism?
Fruitarianism is a sub thing of veganism.
It's two different things.
It's a diet that falls under veganism. It could fall under veganism.
But there's plenty unhealthy vegans, though. There's a lot of processed plant-based
There's lots
food.
of unhealthy meat eaters. Who gives a shit? You can still be healthy as a vegan. What is your argument?
Why do you promote veganism when fruitarian is a better way to go?
It's not a better way to go. Not everything you need is in fruit.
All right, I got two things. You need Jesus, and I need a fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Give me evidence of this Jesus guy that died on a stick for no reason. Where's
Yeah,
your
I need a
evidence for this
fucking
Jesus?
Popeyes chicken sandwich and a juicy
Oh
ass
yeah,
steak right
yeah. I don't have any arguments, so let me just ramble and say garbage. Give an argument or go away. You believe in a guy that died on a stick because somebody ate an apple from a tree. You believe in talking donkeys. So let's stop pretending as if you know everything. You're the best. Your arguments are shit. You have nothing.
All right, I know I'm a kid, but I have to tell you something.
Hey, what do you got?
Hey, I've been watching you for a couple of days now.
Man, just give us your evidence and argument. Hurry up.
Well, I was about to. You don't have to be so rude before I even start.
Go watch Barney. That's a more suitable intellectual endeavor for you. Stop asking what made the Big Bang. You wouldn't even understand the answer if I told you. Stop asking. You guys are funny. You guys don't understand jack about science, and then you pretend you have an argument because who made the Big Bang? It's called the scalar field. It's called an inflationary quantum field that fluctuated to a certain energy level, that it exhausted its inflaton particles, and then it expanded a space-time, which yielded a universe that we live in today. Go learn what that means. If you don't know what that means, you have no place in this debate. You have to learn science before you can debate it.
Hey. How are you? All right. So, okay. So, I would like to argue against, first of all, your argument to go vegan. If you had a choice, would you make everyone be vegan by force?
I wouldn't force anybody to do anything, but I would educate people.
So you do agree that it's a decision, a conscious decision to be vegan?
I can't force it. You can't force somebody to be vegan. It's not possible.
Okay, but you would.
It's not possible to force somebody. It doesn't make any sense. What would that be like? How would I force you to be vegan?
Okay, okay, we get it. Okay, so why do you believe that being vegan would kill less animals than simply eating meat?
Because you're killing an animal to eat it. You're literally killing an animal to eat it. I'm not.
Okay, so my belief is, well, not my belief. The fact is that animals will either way be killed, no matter if you're vegan or not. There has to be a large movement, there has to be legislation to prevent animals from being killed. It is not in our control whether or not animals are killed. They are killed either way.
Yes, it is. It is fully in our control, sir.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. And if you listen for a second, you'd be educated.
Okay, I'll listen. Just hear me out when I say something, and I'll listen to you. Okay.
We breed into existence. No. Shut up and listen. We breed into existence 80 billion animals around the world in factories. We don't take them from the wild. We are in 100% control. We don't have to kill animals. It's not necessary. We are in control.
But we are not killing animals. We are not doing it ourselves.
You're paying for it. You're paying for it.
No, we're not.
Okay. Where do you think your money goes when you go to the store?
To the grocery store.
And how does the grocery store get the meat?
The grocery store pays the factories in order to get the meat.
With whose money?
our money, but we are not killing animals.
There you go. It's
But we are
called
not
supply
killing
and
animals.
demand.
Relax,
It's
buddy.
your
We're not
money
killing
causing them
animals.
to die.
We're not killing animals, though.
You're paying for it.
Buddy, I would not kill an animal with my own hands if I had to eat. But we are eating the meat anyways.
But you're paying for it.
But that's the same argument as like, oh,
Wait,
we
how old
are
are
at
you, sir?
fault for racism, or
How
or
old? You
we are
sound
at
like
fault
you're,
for slavery,
sir.
or
You
we are.
sound like you're 13. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Holy shit! And you don't know
Yes.
how supply and demand works. Where did you go to school? Fucking back of a cereal box?
All right,
That's
bro.
your
That was
educational
crazy.
level?
That was crazy. That was
Sir,
crazy.
supply and demand. It's called capitalism. You pay for products
Yes.
and they supply the products for you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great.
But animals are
So
still
go
being killed.
learn how capitalism works. You can't debate if you don't know how the fuck it works. You're a college level person and you don't even know what supply and demand means. Like, we should be embarrassed. Like, this is embarrassing.
Bro,
When you get out of Antarctica, let us know. When you get out of Antarctica. Hey, what do you got? This guy's profile picture is hilarious.
hello? Hello?
Hey man, nice profile picture. That guy's carrying a stick so he could get crucified. That's awesome, dude.
Talk to him on, you fucking dickhead, bro.
Oh, it's this guy again, the Australian. All right. Let's see this. They worship crucifixion. You guys literally worship a torturing device. That's a blood cult. You are in a blood cult. You worship blood. Like, yeah, blood. He died for me. He sacrificed for me. That's a blood cult. It's a fucking blood cult. It's just hilarious how you guys operate. Jesus loves you as long as you worship him like a slave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's your argument?
Okay, my fault. No.
We can't hear you, ma'am. We can't hear you. Please come back.
Can you hear me at all?
Unfortunately. Yeah. What do you got?
Hello? I was just agreeing that it saves like 75% of land and 54% of water. So vegan diet actually saves the land, and we'd be saving more land by if everyone was vegan. Because
Are you against anything here?
no, I was just agreeing with you since everyone was coming against.
Okay, thank you. But this is a debate stage, not a worshiping stage.
I have an argument.
Great. What is it?
On paper, according to psychology, you have all the traits of a narcissist. 500 people agree with that.
Is a narcissist one who demands them to be worshipped at all times, or else you get burned? Is that narcissism to you?
Lack of empathy, willingness to exploit others,
Yeah. So, sir, is narcissism when you demand worship from somebody or burn them? Would that be narcissistic to you,
That's my argument.
sir?
That's my argument.
Would it be narcissistic for me to demand somebody worship me or else they'll be burned? Is that narcissism to you?
So why are you jumping topics? That
Can you
was
answer
my
can you
argument.
answer the question, sir?
Why aren't you addressing my argument?
Can you answer the question?
What? What?
Is it narcissistic to demand somebody worship you or they burn?
I think you are a narcissist.
Oh, okay. So you can't answer the question. A narcissist is somebody who loves themselves. Guys, yes, I love myself, but I'm doing this for you guys. This is selfless. I do these debates so I can help people in the audience. I can help spread awareness to these big ideas. That is a selfless thing to do. That's not narcissistic. None of this is about me. It's always about the guest. It's always about the audience. Meanwhile, you worship a narcissistic God who demands worship. Look, the first 5 commandments are about God and worshiping God and making sure that you don't worship any other God but Him. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. You have no arguments, so all you can do is attack me, but it's not about me. It's about the arguments. You think I like doing this? You think I like going through all this ignorance? It bothers me. But I do it because if I don't do it, who will? Who the fuck's gonna speak up like I can? All the other atheists on this platform are good, but they're not as aggressive as me. They're trying to be nice. Well, guess what? I don't care if I'm called rude. I'd rather be rude than ignorant. I'm not scared of the insults. I'm not scared of being called rude or dumb or all these things. You know, I'm putting myself out there. A lot of people are scared to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got?
Look, there are two possibilities, right? It's like, one, there is a God, and two, there is no God. And within those, there are two more. They're like,
no, God is not possible.
Okay, let's say it is. But like I'm giving you the example of the second.
We don't know if God's possible, sir. You can't just say that. We don't know if God's possible.
But you didn't just let me talk. Like, if you hear me out.
Well, you're wrong. How can I let you talk if you're wrong? You're wrong. Yeah, God is not possible.
I'm explaining. I'm not saying God is possible. I'm saying what if, and I'm saying what if not. So what if he's possible?
What if you know?
No, but I'm not done.
Last night. What if the sky is green? What if grass is blue? Who cares?
Yeah, bro, I'm not done. If I'm done, you can speak. I have no problems with that. Cause
no, I think I'm done. I think I'm done now. I'll cut you now. Let's see who else is up here. Guys, give an argument. If that was your only argument, what if God? That's terrible. That should be you should be embarrassed to be a theist. If that's the only thing making you a theist, is what if he's possible? That's terrible. That is terrible. That's pretty sad, to be honest. Hello? I'm not against hypotheticals. I'm against nonsensical hypotheticals that don't lead anywhere or that don't actually attack logic. Hello?
It's going to punish you.
All right, so we don't have enough people to get any more guests in, so it's going to be slow now. So either we get more people in or we're going to just end it now, so.